Let's make sure everything's working. Alright, audio works. Okay, we're good to go. Let's jump right back in. After our day of break. Anything's working there. Somebody sent something in general. Okay, interesting. Okay, everything's looking good there. Alright. Now we're on to taking care of the Emperor. Literally, we're not going to kill him, we're going to try to help him. Alright. Guess doing this. Make sure that everything's fine here. Mic audio is fine, streaming audio is fine. We have desktop audio off. Everything's looking good. Okay. Alright. We're looking a little worse for wear. We should probably take a long rest to start our session here. Yeah, no short rests. Just want to make sure. Okay, we will do this. We never went to the crash, so I don't think the Gith will ambush us. Actually, yeah, we never went to the crash, so the Gith won't ambush us. I mean, I guess we have, like, some kind of thing we gotta do. Oh, long rest is disabled. Yep. Okay. People want to talk with us, so we can do that. Alright, Karlak. We'll find out when we get to Baldur's Gate. We'll stop him. It's okay. We'll do it together, whatever it takes. Okay. I think that was everyone. Oh wait, no, I have to talk to Arabella. Hi, Arabella. Are you still sad about not having parents? Yeah, you're still sad about not having parents. Hopefully this long rest will rectify that. Alright. Pretty much using up all of our supplies here. I'll have to grab some more supplies at some point. Alright. We got a lot of people that want to talk to us now. Store party. Got Scratch here.
The dog wags his tail.
Give it here.
He gives in and surrenders.
Pet.
His scratches tongue.
Goodbye, police. Okay, Will, what do you want?
We're not just fighting for our
Mizora said you can...
We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all of fate. Yes,
okay.
But first, a question.
Yeah.
I was 17. That's what
The cult others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat. Intend to summon her.
to
Conjure the Dragon Queen. Okay. I don't particularly care. Share the memories.
There is the male
However you want. Surely Mizora didn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why should we want to save it? Sure.
Tiamat make another pet added to
Sacrificing your soul for the city was a brave thing to do. Yes.
the moment my soul was bound.
Is that how you lost your eye?
I could flee to the spot.
What of your father, the Grand Duke?
After he said only
Okay. I think you've said your piece. Alright, let's go see if Arabella is more willing to go away now. Also, now that we have Mizora on the team, we can finally add Akira Atoshi to the team, and he's going to be our resident lightning expert. No!
You're very
No! I'm not sending her out there alone.
Fear not, girl.
I'm sorry, I wish it could be different.
You first agree.
Is that my...
It
Thank you. If there are people...
Okay. Thanks, Arabella, for 35 experience points. Okay. Now, I guess we make Akira. We have to boost our team space, though. Okay, now we're up to 12. And we'll apply the change. Yes. Okay. Here we go. And now we'll go ahead and make Akira. And that should be fun because we're already, like, what, level 3, 4, 5, like, level 10, almost level 11. So he gets to jump all the way from first level to 11th level. So he gets a ton of stuff. Alright, I've never actually tried to make him before, so... The classic, building a character, I have to pull up a picture of him here. Okay. Let's see. Let's go over to... Akira Toishi. Okay, that's a pretty good picture. And he has a scar, which is cool, so he's unique. So he is male. He's going to be a human. Past human. I was looking down. Okay, we're going to start him as a first level bard, I think. Because, I mean, what else would we do for him? He's got to have at least one level of bard, and I don't think I maybe put that down. Let's see. Can I do a level of bard? Is there any problem with that? Saku, is Akira below him? No, Akira is above Kira. Okay, here he is. Yeah, I do have first level bard active, okay. And it doesn't matter because we're not going to need first level bard for anything. But, I mean, how can you have Akira and not do a first level bard? Let's see. We'll do Thunder Note. And, Vicious Mockery. No. Maybe Prestidigitation, because, I mean, he does have, like, his lightning stuff, and he uses it for, like, performance or whatever. I guess we could do Mage Hand as, like, the default stand thing. No, we're not ready to finish. Okay, here we go. Do I have any spells here that I need? I doubt it. First level Bard. I need Crackle, Impact, Lightning Lure, Storm, Sphere, and Skyburst. Seriously doubt it. Not Command. Do you have anything musical? Dissonant Whispers? No, he's not the type to whisper for sure. We could do Thunder Wave, Thunder Punch. Charm Person? Sure, why not? Because he's got fantabulous music. And then Heroism. He can hit an adrenaline spike with his music. Sure. Okay, what's his musical instrument of choice? What's most like a... I guess it'd be a lute. The lute is probably the most like an electric guitar. Out of all of our available options, anyway. Okay, his outfit. What is his outfit? Okay, it's like a blue coat, I guess. Kind of like this a little bit. I like the collar thing he's got going on. I'll keep my eye on that and see if that's maybe what we want to do there. Probably not that. I really like that neck wrap. It's pretty authentic to the character. And I think it's the only way. No, not quite. Go through. No, I think that's the only one. So we'll go up to that simple robe. And then we can dye it if I remember. Okay. Alright. What's gonna be his background? Entertainer for sure. Okay. These stats are fine, I think. I mean, intelligence is a little low, and we're gonna be doing a lot of wizard, I think. Yeah, 12 levels of wizard. Okay. We could do this. And then this. And then that. Is that 2 points? Okay, wait. Instead of dexterity, do intelligence. Okay. Now take that away and do this and... Wait. Can't bump that? Oh, that's 2 points. Okay. We do this? No, because it still leaves me with an odd amount. This. And then... I guess we could do that and even it out. Or no, wait. This, and then even it out. Sure. That works. Wait. Okay, what's music based? We can do perception for our racial, and then performance and something else for sure. What? You can't get performance. That's crazy work, bro. We can't get performance. I guess he's not a very good musician. We can do investigate and sure, deception and intimidation. Those work. Okay. Here we go. Let me get that picture of Akira again, and then we can start building him as a person. Face. Here we go. Okay. So he's got a very prominent jaw. It's like a butt chin almost. That's pretty close. He does have a distended jaw. Let's see. Guess that's fine. Don't want to do too many repeats of the same face. Too old. That one's close. Like with the scarring, but it's too much scarring. His eyebrows are super prominent, so definitely not Leroican, who's kind of got light eyebrows. His face is kind of too broad. Old. What was the one that I said I liked? I guess we could do this one. No fault in that. Okay. He's got a kind of like grayish skin tone. Maybe that? That's too light. That's too like tan. Okay, not quite that gray. This, no. It's a little too tannish. Guess this one is fine. Sure, that one's fine. It's a little pale, though. Maybe this one. Maybe this one? Wait. That one's pretty close. Sure, we'll use that one. Okay. A little more mature. Scars, definitely. He's got one right across his left eye. It's very prominent, so I'm hoping we can get something like that. We're gonna have to settle for... That one's not quite on the eye, so we might have to settle for the wrong eye. Which is kind of unfortunate, but it's as close as we can get, I do believe. So we'll just take that. His eyes are... What color is that? Hang on. Alright. Let's see. Akira Toshi eye color. Black or magenta? We'll go magenta. We'll do purple. Purple eyes. Okay. Alright, let's see. Pull up our purple options here. That's pretty good. I mean, it's actually kind of a light purple. Really. See our options here. It's maybe a bit too faded. A little too deep purple. Brow pink. And that's actually pretty close. Let me see. That pink is too light, but this one is actually pretty close. Is there any actual magenta? No, because that's with the black sclera. Yeah, black sclera. Okay, so I think this is our winner there. No tattoos. Let's see. Now we just gotta do hair color. Oh, and of course, our hairstyle. Just long, wavy hair. Let's see. This... No, because he's got a bang. He's got bangs, like, right on his right eye. Definitely not that one. Okay, this one is pretty close, but again, it's on the wrong side, but it kind of works with the scar, because the scar is on the wrong side. So we will go with Lion's Mane. We just kind of have to do like a mirror of him. Okay, now we have to find his hair color. Hair color is a bit difficult. That one's a little too bright. That one's a little closer. Maybe this one? Yeah, that's about it. Wish I could find a face that's maybe a little thinner. Like broad chin, but thin face, because that's kind of how he is. He's almost gaunt, because he has really high cheekbones. Okay, I guess that works. Sure. This can be our Akira Otoshi. Or Otoishi? Ah! Stick drift. Okay. O-I... Stop. Hardest challenge of this stream is writing his name. Okay, I caught it that time. S-H-I. Okay, Akira Otoshi. His guardian, randomize. We got the Joker. We got Femme Joker. Okay, sure. That works, man. It's not like we're ever going to see her again. We only get Josuke's guardian for, like, what we're actually doing. Alright. So now we get to build the character. We're starting as a first-level bard. Taking a lot of first-level stuff and then dumping into wizard. So let me go down to Akira. Okay. Let me unequip his stuff here. This is all acceptable, I think. We'll go ahead and save so we don't have to remake him. And then we can actually start equipping him with, like, all his lightning stuff that he needs. Pretty sure Josuke has it all. So we'll swap. He's not going to look much like how he actually does, which is, you know, unfortunate, but... let's see, yeah, let's just give him all these special rings I have. And give him this resistance to slashing, too. Why not? Okay, let's see. Does Josuke have the equipment on him? I don't think so. Let me check the big chest. The big chest. Okay. Is this sorted by stuff? There you go. Okay. Let's see. So we have the Cowl of Menzoberranzan or whatever. Adamantine. Astral stuff. Warden's vestments. Interesting. Smuggler's boots, wondrous gloves. Did we actually just keep them on us? We might just have kept them on us. Which is actually good, because, I mean, that's kind of what we wanted. We wanted to have immediate access to it. We could have the Spell Sparkler. Wielder deals damage with a spell or cantrip that gain 2 lightning charge. We'll... because that makes it so that we can't, like... oh, that's difficult. Okay, we'll take it. But I don't know if we're going to equip it. We'll see. We'll see how everything goes. Okay. Make sure everything is in order again, yeah. Okay, I guess we'll scroll through to see who's got what. It's got the Boots of Speed. That's not anything that I need. So I plead that you show me what the thing is, where it is. Okay, let's see. That... don't really need any of these. Wait. Spring Step, not what I need. This is the Barbarian Boots. Jaheira definitely doesn't have it. Which, by the way, I don't know if she's on the team, but we gotta make sure we kick her off if she is. Spell Sparklers? No, Poisoners. Are you the Water Sparklers? When in combat, standing in water during combat, it becomes electrified if the wearer starts their turn with an electric surface. Okay, we can take that. I think there's another pair of boots that's a little better for what we're looking for, but we'll see. Okay, so Rohan's got a lot of stuff. Let's see. Flawed Helldusk. Spider Silk. No, nothing we need so far. Okay. Okay. On a hit with an unarmed strike, we could definitely use those. I'm wondering if we have anything else that's, like, spark-based. I don't think so. think that's just the long and short of what we have, which is not bad. We of course don't have like the sparkle shield or whatever from Grimforge. I want to say that's pretty much everything we have and need for him to have like lightning stuff. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Okay, let's see. We should also kick Jaheira off of the team because she's still on the team. I see it. Where is Jaheira? I think she's down and to the right. No, she's up here on the left. Oh, I saw her when we went to go see Arabella. Alright. Jaheira, you are formally kicked off of the team.
I would not linger in this land over
We should part ways. I'll see you back at camp. I am sure. Okay, go away from me. Alright, now it's time to level up the guy. And also, we have our final slot open for, oh! Yeah, had a sneeze. Bless me. We have our final slot open for Yuya Fugami when he joins the team. So for now, let's just go ahead and jump into leveling up. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and grab something else. We'll get our 3 levels of monk. Get that out of the way. To get our stand, red hot chili pepper. That's 1. That's 2. And then we can... Do we need any feats? No. So we can just go ahead and go for ASIs. Bump our intelligence and dexterity to round them off. And finally, 3rd level of monk, where we get our specialization. And I will be going with Wave the Astral Self to get red hot chili pepper. Okay, next level. We're at level 5. We're going to go ahead and take Aesthetic Mystic and see if there's any like lightning-based powers that we can grab. Okay. Wait, I passed Mystic. Mindweaver, Mystic. There we go. Okay. For this one, we can do Mystic Hand. And then we can actually... Well, no, it's Fire. Wait. With a Chromatic Beam of Energy. How do you... I'm not sure how you can change it, but it does say that you can change it to Lightning. So I will... Cold freezes. Fire ignites. Lightning can electrify. Thunder can clear surfaces and clouds. It says that I can do lightning, so we'll see. What do we want to do for our thing here? Is there a Master of Lightning? Master of Weather? And it has a lightning shape on it. We have Hungry Lightning and Lightning Leap. Those could potentially be interesting. Okay, is there anything else? We'll see with our actual thing. Way of the Aesthetic. For some extra unarmed damage there. Alright. Let's kind of scroll through and see if anything catches our eye in terms of lightning. Master of Air, I know, does not have what we're looking for. Master of Sound, maybe? Because, I mean, he does, like, music, you know? What is Master of Lightning, or Master of Weather? Resistance to Lightning and Thunder, that's a pretty good focus. Proficiency with musical instruments, we already have it because we're a bard. Resistance to thunder, the first one gives us that. But we can make, like, a bunch of, like, loud music, which is in line with our boy here. So if nothing else, we can do that. I don't know how much we're going to be using our psionic disciplines, but we certainly have them, and they're on brand for the character. So we have our 1 level of Mystic, our 1 level of Bard. Let's grab 2 levels of Fighter? Or should we start dipping into Wizard, maybe? What do we need Fighter for? I think it's just Action Surge. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff going on. We do need a lot of actual spells. Okay. I guess we can do... We can do Tempest Cleric, our first level Tempest Cleric, and that will make sure that our damage output is really high. I guess we can just get our other levels, like first level Bard, first level Mystic, 3rd level Monk, first level cleric, second level fighter, and then dump everything else into wizard at the end. So let's go ahead. We got our monk, we have our mystic, we have our bard. Now let's get cleric. Sure. Okay. What do we want? Resistance, guidance. Instead of Sacred Flame, we could do Word of Radiance, because we have those divine pipes, my guy. Death Domain, Knowledge, Life, Light, Nature, Tempest. What's our like, we have 2 Twilights. And War. We're gonna go into Tempest, because we get Wrath of the Storm as a reaction, strike back, da-da-da-da. Yeah, sure, that's all great. And then, who's the god of music? I used to remember this. Let's see. We can do Talos because of lightning. I can't remember the god of music. He's the guy that shows up. Wait. Forest. No. No, not Grumsh. Tempest. No, he's the god of war. Mistress, the god of magic. Moradin. No, wait. Art, magic, and nature, no. Not what we're looking for. Yolanda. No. Lolth, definitely not. Yeah, I think we'll just go with Talos, because he has the association with lightning. Okay, we'll do... we do performance? No. Okay, we can do... Sure, we can do history, the history of music, and then insight, I guess, is fine. Okay, can we grab anything from here that we need? I doubt it, but, no sense in not looking. Ooh, no, it doesn't look like anything we particularly need. We can grab ceremony. It might have some useful practices or whatever. Alright. I think we only need second level fighter now. Okay, we'll go with unarmed fighting. It serves us the best, and it gives us a little extra damage on our unarmed strike, so that's fine. We'll go ahead and grab second level for action surge. We'll get an ASI. We'll do... What do we have, a bump in strength there? That's interesting. I'll do intelligence, because that's going to be our main meat and potatoes. Okay, and now we just start dumping in a wizard. I mean, we're only going to get 2 levels of wizard, so that's, you know, it is what it is, but at least we'll be able to get something. Let's go over to wizard. What kind of wizard? We're going to be an evocation wizard. Okay. Get rid of that. We can keep mage hand. Wait, do we already know mage hand? We do. Okay, so we'll scrap it for something else. We need lightning lure, I'm sure. Hey, I'm a little late. There's a guy with a guitar and a stand. What's his deal? Hope the stream is going well. Thanks, Maxwell. Alright, so this is Akira Otoshi, and he is the stand user for Red Hot Chili Pepper. And the main thing you need to know about him is that, one, of course, he's a musician, right? He plays the electric guitar. There's not an electric guitar in Baldur's Gate 3, so we've got a lute. Closest thing I could think of. And, his stand, Red Hot Chili Pepper, is lightning themed, so basically we're gonna be going for, like, all lightning stuff. Let's see, we can do Crackle. Do we need, Shocking Grasp? No, we don't. So we'll do Lightning Lure. We'll do Sparking Blade. And we'll do Electric Arc. Now, the only one of those we needed for the build is Lightning Lure, so we can mark that off. Wait, was one of those Crackle? Am I dumb? Hang on. Sparking Blade. I feel like one of those was Crackle. Was it not Crackle? Okay, I think I'm tripping out here. It's probably a first level spell, so we'll see. Hang on. I was expecting fire. No, not quite. This is going to be our resident electric damage guy. Worshipper of Talos. I wonder what Akira thinks about the Stormcloak Rebellion. He knows what's up, man. Alright? Take that as you will. If you've watched my Skyrim videos, you know how I feel. But I won't let on to whose side I'm on. Lightning Tendril, we can go ahead and grab that. Witch Bolt, sure, it does electric damage. Basically anything that does electric damage. I think we already have Thunder Punch, yeah. Most unfortunate. Seems we've run out of means of electric damage. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of spells in this game that do fire damage. There are not a lot of spells in this game that do lightning damage. Like, not as many as you would maybe think at first glance. I guess we can do Catapult, and then we can do Thunder-based stuff. I mean, we basically have all we can have in that regard. Chromatic Orb does thunder damage, yeah. Okay. We could do enchantment stuff, because he's a musician. We can do Tasha's. We're definitely not putting anyone to sleep with our kind of music. Fear is not the right response either. And that's cold damage. We can do Charm. Oh, we already know it. Of course we do. Of course. I guess we can do Long Strider, or we can do Enhanced Leap. Sure. Sure. Why not? Okay, let's see. Let's make sure we have at least all of our lightning stuff. Yeah, okay. That seems fine. Alright. With our second level of Wizard, we maybe should be able to do stuff. Specialization available? Interesting. We're going Evocation. And then I don't think I really have anything I want to add here. So we can do, I don't know, Find Familiar for our stand. And then Shield, because it's a good, like, baseline. I think everything we have here is fine. We'll just swap maybe that for that. Wait, no, we'll swap it for that. Okay. That'll be all of Akira's levels. Now he's really just jumping full throttle into Wizard for the rest of the time, kind of like Rohan. So he's going to be our lightning guy. He's going to be solely responsible for all lightning damage. So let's see, we have Josuke, Koichi, Jotaro, Okuyasu, Bad Company 1 and 2, Keicho, Kira, Yukako, Rohan, and Akira. We have 9 people and then 2 backup soldiers for a total of 11. And then we can add Yuya. Oh, got a friend online. We can add Yuya once we get Minsk. And we'll swap out Kira for Kosaku Kajiwara once we get to Baldur's Gate proper. Okay, so we shouldn't get ambushed by the Gith because we didn't actually ever end up doing the crash. First thing he did, he steps right into fire. That is a gamer moment to be sure. A lot of holy fire, and you know it's holy fire, so it's all Dame Aylin's fault. Okay, I guess we'll just cut across here, and the Shadowlands, the curse should be lifted as soon as we leave because we did all the legwork for that. Just make sure we're not ambushed by dark people. No turning back once we start down this road. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied with where we are in terms of like having done stuff. No Kithrak Voss, no Gith, no nothing. We're just gonna walk right through. The Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten thanks to us. Okay, so that's a good sign. I guess it does in fact mean that we've done what we need to do. An army did march through here. Okay. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. You are about to progress your adventure. Once you move on, you may not be able to return. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing. I think we're ready to go. We're now officially 33% finished with the game, or 66% complete. The curse has been lifted, the land's cleansed of shadows, Kethric's reign over the living dead is over. Very nice. Look at that tree bloom. We did that. Josuke used Crazy Diamond to lift the Shadowland curse. Yeah, man. Very epic. It's kind of funny how if Josuke was actually in Baldur's Gate 3, he could, so far as I understand it, he could basically solve everyone's problems, like, immediately. Like, you have Gale, he's got the thing in his chest, you could just use Crazy Diamond, yank it out of his body, and then restore Gale. So he's totally fine, he's no longer got the orb inside of him. Karlach, you could, like, restore her heart. Astarion, maybe you could restore him to his original form as like a human as opposed to a vampire. Will, I don't know if you could undo his pact, but you could restore his eye. That'd be pretty nice. What else? Lae'zel, she just kind of is her own problem. Shadowheart, I don't know if you could restore somebody's memory with Crazy Diamond, but I'm sure you could, I mean, with Heaven's Door, you could definitely fix her, for Shadowheart. And then everyone else I don't really care about. And then for everyone's tadpole, again, just have Crazy Diamond rip it out and then restore the person. And then you're fine. The only person who would still have any issues is Josuke himself. He would not be able to heal himself. So he'd be stuck with the tadpole in his head. That's okay. I'm sure you'd get everyone to help him anyway. Now, of course, there is Giorno, who, if I remember correctly, Giorno can heal himself, so he really can just solve the entire game's problems right from the word go. But that wouldn't be any fun. That wouldn't be any fun, you know, just ending it right off the bat. We get to listen to Gortash whelp and complain. Speaking of Gortash, I mean, we're about to do the Emperor section, but let me go ahead and pull up my checklist. We're also about to level up, too, because we're like 2 seconds away from getting 11th level? Something like that? Yeah, I think 11th level. I'm not particularly interested, guys. Let's just wrap this up. Your whole spiel of, like, being at each other's throats and being so upset. It's fine. I don't, honestly, really care all that much. Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away. That's pretty interesting. You gave me the exact, like, action I needed to do in order to, like, get to Baldur's Gate. That's a DM moment. Look, we're all matching. Jotaro, Okuyasu, and Josuke, we're all wearing the same outfit. We all share the same pajama tailor. We're all, like, merged together up here. There's, like, 20 people merged into one. It's a disgusting amalgam of like 20 people. Okay, I'm getting out of here before that gives me nightmares. Alright, let's go fight those stupid Gith. Stupid loser Gith. Alright, swing a right here, because this is where the... You know what I should do? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. You guys are my witnesses, so you know that I'm being straight with you guys, okay? I'm gonna thunderclap right here, so that when the portal appears later, right here, I can just Misty Step to it. So look, I've shattered the ground. I'm going to roleplay as though I am taking a piece of the shattered ground, and I will restore myself to that location after taking our long rest. Okay, oh man, oh brother. People want to talk to me? Why? Shadowheart's gone. That's so sad. She would be right there if she wasn't such a loser. Watching you do this run inspired me to try a run of my own in Baldur's Gate 3. Probably Yu-Gi-Oh characters. That sounds really awesome. You'll have to let me know how that goes. God, I'd probably pick like... I would probably do something like what I'm doing now. I don't know if I would... So I'd probably have like... I'd probably do, like, Yugi and Kaiba, at least. If not, like, Joey, Taya, just everyone. Tristan. What are you talking about? You seem in a good mood. I thought you'd be more subdued. What are you talking about? We'll just let him clarify. But I would definitely, because of how, like, diverse the powers of each of the cards were, instead of making them, like, summons and, like, spells and stuff like that, I just might have, like, a massive team of, like, 1 million people. Like, do, like, Celtic Gardener, or Celtic Warrior. We could do Blue Eyes White Dragon. We could do Dark Magician. We could do the Egyptian Gods. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to start. I know there are a lot of mods for Baldur's Gate 3 that allow you to summon other creatures, so that's kind of maybe something, but a Yu-Gi-Oh character run would definitely be incredibly interesting. Why is the crown so important? Yeah. Back up a little bit. Why is this crown so important? Why would Baldurian Magic Shop be the first place you look? Sorceress Sundries, not to be confused with Sorcerer's Sundries, which is... That's a thing in real life. Gale's probably the only person who wants to talk to me. I mean, Gale probably barely wanted to talk to me. Where's Volo? Did he already leave? I don't care. All right, let's go. I plan to save him when we get to Baldur's Gate anyway, so... Hopefully, maybe the same thing that happened in the last run will happen in this run, where he, like, magically just saves himself, and he's like, thank you for saving me. I'm like, dude, I went there and I didn't even see you. And he, like, ran out of my camp to run back into my camp. What do I want to do when I get to Baldur's Gate? All I want is to be free of this parasite. I will succeed where the chosen fail. When the moment comes, I'll do what I feel is right. I'll free everyone of this evil. I will be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate. I don't think there's a single JoJo that wouldn't pick this. Because the other two... This one is maybe too selfish for a JoJo. They all have that Jonathan sense of, like, propriety and, like, helping others and stuff. That's kind of the whole point of him being the progenitor of, like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's like, they, no matter how, like, let's say, like, different from the typical hero they are, they're all heroes at the end of the day. They all have that spark of goodness in them. So I think that this is a little too selfish. This is out and out evil. And then this one is too neutral. It's too wishy-washy. So I think everyone would choose that. Maybe not those exact words or those exact sentiments, but they would want to help everyone. The Bonds Beyond Time movie and using the protagonist of the movies. But mods to summon is more mandatory. Yeah, what Bonds Beyond? Bonds Beyond Time. I'm not familiar with that. Okay, good. I popped up first in initiative, so I'll use my short rest Misty Step. And just... Target is too far. Target is too far. My behind. Mip, 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 mip. There we go. And then use. Goodbye. Okay. I was able to use that Misty Step because them's the rules. I have to do Shatter, Earth Tremor, or Thunderclap at the location at which I use the Misty Step beforehand. Because it's to replicate Josuke using his restorative powers to restore the piece of, like, the ground that he, like, broke back to its original place, which would then in turn pull him to wherever the piece is being restored to. So I can't just... It's not like teleportation, right? Everyone's got, like, their weird thing. Like, Yukako zips around using her hair like Spider-Man, right? She's not actually teleporting. She's swinging around on her hair. Jotaro, he's not actually teleporting, he's just freezing time and then running over to whatever location, right? Even Okuyasu, he's not teleporting, he's deleting the space between him and a specific spot. It's just that it just so happens that those three things, the best way to replicate them is just having the character teleport using Misty Step. Okay, we don't particularly care about this. Help me go around, I don't care about that. Okay, I guess I'm not going around. I'll fight y'all. I got no qualms with fighting a bunch of losers. Did you all follow me? Come on. Everyone follow. Jump. Okay, we'll go to Josuke. We'll just beat them up. Oh, or not. Should I activate my stand already? Yeah, go ahead. Why not? There's no reason not to. And then before I end my turn, I'm going to have everybody jump over. I can jump all the way over there because of how strong Jotaro is. Is this a video premiere or a live stream? This is a live stream. But this, all the live streams I've been doing for Baldur's Gate 3 will be turned into a video pretty shortly, actually, considering how far along we are. So if you can't stay for the live stream, feel free to dip out. And you'll be able to catch the video. Okay, let's have our gunman do this. Let's have our other gunman join him. Man, just one at a time, huh? Let's have Keicho behind his bad company. Let's have Kira jump right there. That works. Let's have Yukako. 11 people. We're damn near close. Okay, jump in there. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about their positioning. This probably won't last as long as you might expect. Jump in front of Koich. And then...
Still alive.
the newest member of the team. Have him jump in there. You say Yugi and Jaden are taken out of Oh! Is that what that movie is called? Unless to destroy all dual monsters, he uses the ace monster, the protagonist rivals Cyber End Dragon, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the Rainbow Dragon. Yeah. So, yeah, I've definitely seen the movie, but I actually did not know the name of it. I must confess. We'll just have him stand there. So what are you gonna do? You now have 20 people fighting you. I'm not gonna waste a silvery barbs on an intellect devour. Again, no. You can just kill them, I don't care. How many? Oh, you have extra attack. Yeah, I forgot. I was like, how many attacks do you get? Yeah, this is the problem. But there is like 20 people in a row, so I can just do this. Lightning lure. Okay, both of them missed. Wow, that's crazy. Aim shot on you. Bad company. Okay, pass, and then we'll go to our other tab, and hopefully our lightning shot hits this time. Bad company. There we go. Which one died? That one died. All right, do an aim shot on this one. There we go. All right, on to the next. They're breaching the skull. Okay, so for those of you that don't know or haven't watched my first... Yeah, that haven't watched my first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. This was where my honor mode came to an end, because as I was jumping, it saved. I died, and wanted to reset, and it just kept spawning me over the cliff, and I just kept jumping to my death, my immediate, irrevocable death. So as soon as everyone jumps over here, I'm gonna save again, or maybe I'm not, because the conversation just started. I could in theory just save at the start of combat, but don't let my form deceive you. Help me. Prove that you are who you say you are. Here are all these things that you did. Okay, fine. I'm convinced. But I didn't know you were calamari. Yeah, you see, this is the problem. You get, like, half the team is all the way in the back. We could do a dash at this point. I still wouldn't be within fighting range, so sure. And you. Oh no. I'll just use shield. Sure. No punches from me, thank you. Who's that on? Yukako? No, I don't care. Oh no, 20 damage. Rah. Indubitably. Stop doing stuff, you loser. Okay, Keicho. Let's have you summoned your cannon. Oh, we have low batteries. I'll have to fix that. Wait, did that put it in pistol form? No, that's summoned the cannon. Where is the cannon? Okay, the cannon is there. It was just bugging out a little bit. I mean, we're gonna long rest, so might as well action surge. Let's do... Sure. Let's do 80 bajillion second level things. Yeah. And I think we're good for everything else. And then we're gonna go all the way back to Rohan, who is, along with Koichi and our other gunmen, completely useless. Completely and totally, utterly useless. Okay, jump all the way across, and then just dash, dude. Just dash. I should have given, what's-her-face, flight, so she could be a paratrooper. But whatever. Okay, cannon. Cannon time. Time to get, attacked by an attack helicopter. Okay, it didn't work. Yukako, we're gonna go ahead and do... We're gonna go for, like, our big stuff. No, like, qualms about anything. Okay, we'll do this. 1, 2... Can we target one person twice? Let's do him twice. 3. Okay, he's saved on one, I think, and then he got infected by the other. Yes. Okay, good. Good. I was thinking ahead. My plan actually kind of worked, because I saw that his chance of being inflicted was 45%. Okay, that's awesome. That actually worked exactly how I wanted it to. Okay, do we just... Because the Misty Step doesn't work. It needs a turret laid down. How far out can I summon the turret? Not very far. Okay, just have her jump as far out as she can. Poor Koichi, he's left here all alone. And then just have her dash. Have her dashery. Okay, that's acceptable. I mean, she's a gunman anyway. All right, but now we have our real deal gunman here. So do we... No, they're not close enough together for all that kind of business. Let's go ahead and do the Astral Cannon. And then we can just do an aimed shot on you, because you have like 100 health. There we go. And then I think we can do another one. Aimed shot, 100 health. Critical miss. It is what it is. Okay, now it's Josuke. Now that I know that you are a problem, I'm just gonna have everyone gang up on you. Okay, so we can't do anything like that. But we can just, like, let it rip on her. 45 is a little better. Okay. And then we'll do a flurry of blows. Sure. Racking up as much damage as possible. Okay. Koichi, you're the last man here. Just jump across. And then do a dash. Dash. There you go, buddy. Now it's all the astral or the intellect devourers. Suffice it to say, they definitely have a power advantage, but we definitely have a numbers advantage, that's for sure. He's gonna do his... is he the fire one or is he the wind one? Does he do fire bending or air bending? He's the fire bender. And he's gonna be attacking all the intellect devourers. Yeah, I don't really care about them. Oh, it's just the same one. He just wanted to focus that one and kill it. That's respectable. Okay, you're the air one. Jumps down, and then on Akira. Ouch. You hit the new guy. Disrespectful. Let's have you come around here. And then let's have you activate your stand. Which is a bonus action somewhere. There it is. Summon your stand. Wonder if I can hit them both. I can, but they took 0 damage. That's unfortunate. And then for your actual action... I guess we could just have you do... Not a spatial rend. Let's have you do an unarmed strike. Very nice. Okay, no knockback there. Okay, Akira Otoshi, you're looking pretty rough there, friend. You can do a Bardic Inspiration. How do you... Okay, so you can pick from here. Okay, so that's acceptable. What are his, like, moves? What can he do and not do? Let's go down to Akira. Akira? A landmine? Not quite. I'm excited to do Kosaku Kajiwara. We didn't get all of what we needed from... Actually, we did. We got all the spells we needed from Kira. So, we basically more or less completed that build. Okay, so we got... Charge would be Arcane Recovery, and Lightning Charge with the Speedy Light Beat. Elemental Ring, or Ring of Elemental Infusion. I don't know if we have that. Actually, I think that might be what Yukako is wearing. We'll see. That's what we need for Spitfire. Do we have Crackle? I don't think we do. I think that was one of the things we were like, oh, I don't have. Let's see. Sparkle. And then that. I guess that works. What about Lightning Lure? What is that? So I need Storm Sphere for Lightning Lure. I don't have Wrath of the Storm yet. Lightning Lure and Skyburst. Don't have it yet. So I guess I'll just do Unarmed Strikes with my stand. Okay. That'll be lightning damage. You see, now that's a problem. It would appear I'm having a hard time getting close here. Let me see. Do I have my stando? Hungry lightning. Lightning tendril. Where my stand at? There it is. It's just a lot of people gathered up in one spot, so it's kind of hard to actually get to them. Especially because I was prone, so I have like half stuff. Let's do... Not an unarmed strike. Let's not activate our stand. Let's do a bardic inspiration on... Jotaro? Where's Jotaro at? Jotaro. Bardic inspiration. Okay. Wait, what does this say? Bard has inspired you. New bonuses have been added. I think it's the first time I've ever used Bardic Inspiration, and I've been playing this for like a year. Let's do Heroism. Let's do a second level Heroism. Or no, let's try to do a Charm Person. Let's do... Can I get you? Yeah, okay. Should I try twice on this person? No, you can't target him twice. Okay, I can try this. No, I think they both saved. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Get a musical instrument? I'm fine. I already have my loot. Mind Blast. He stunned them both, so they're mind whipped, they're stunned. Things are not looking good for these fellas. I'll go right here. I'll activate my stand. It'll do damage to both of them. And then I'll just start pummeling her. Action Surge. Punch her again. Punch her again, Jotaro. Do it again. Do it again. There we go. 12 damage. She's looking worse for wear, that's for sure. Okay, drop in the artillery from my tanks. Sure, let's target her, because it also hits her guy. Okay. And then I'll do this guy. There you go. He's almost dead. Alright, that brings us back to Kira. Kira is going to go ahead and... We can do a firebolt on this person. No, we can't. We can do a firebolt on this person, though. There we go. Now, I guess we can start moving over here. No problem with that. Okay, you're stunned. For Orpheus, how about you die for Orpheus? So that's really low. I can try this. 25%. It's not nothing. Okay, Keicho, you're going to finish them off. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we got our 11th level up. Didn't quite take her out, though. I think that's fine. We don't really have anything to do with the bonus action. Start heading over here. You do this. And then, I don't think he can charm people without, like, stuff. So, we're just gonna go ahead and, like, I can't use, like, Hypnotic Pattern, for example, but I can throw my pens. Luck of the Far Realm. Yeet! Critical hit, 15 damage. I can't reach you for the rest of it, but, you know, I can stare at you menacingly. Shadow Lash. I missed with advantage. Okay, Flurry of Blows. Just beat her up. Just take her out. Alright, everyone is leveled up. Alright, you. Let's do a lightning shot on you. Okay, it missed. It's okay. It's alright. We're fine. We're fine. That also missed. That's really unfortunate because, again, you know, it does a lot of damage. Let's try to do a lightning shot here. Not enough movement. What if I went right here instead? Okay, 60%. It missed again somehow. I'll just do a normal shot. Come on. Okay. Fire. There we go. Okay. Josuke, can you do me the honors to finish off this gift here? Punch her in the face. Or him, I can't tell. There we go. 200 experience points. Not bad. Not bad at all, kid. Okay, I think that just leaves the one up here. we're gonna have to leave that for our ranged fighters because they're really the only ones that can do anything about him up there. And he's gonna be, oh, coming down to join us. Why, thank you, friend. Wait, no! Reroll! Everyone run! Man, Yukako's having it rough. Alright, Okuyasu, take him out. Do a 3rd level spatial rend. Reroll. Don't knock him back. Okay, that was good. Do a flurry of blows. Don't worry about knocking him back. It's okay, you don't have to reroll. Alright, Akira. Now that you're up close and personal, I'm gonna punch you to get lightning charge. And you know what? I think I'm gonna punch you again to get more lightning charge. Yeah. And then I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna hit you with a thunder punch. I'm gonna hit you with a 2nd level thunder punch. Yeah, that's awesome. That is gonna be the gonna knock your ass out attack from All-Star Battles R. There you go. Keep on the offensive. Okay, I think that's good for us now. Use telekinesis to throw a health potion at us. Nice. I don't know why you had to flex on us and use telekinesis for that, but thanks, man. Alright, now, Jotaro, finish him off. Aura. Very good. Lots of experience points there. Several sets of 200 experience. You love to see it. Okay. Now, it's going to be an interesting question about how Josuke feels about this, but as I found out last time, it's not like you can just say no to imprisoning Orpheus. Who are you? And I'm going to need a name this time. Yeah, that works. Okay, but backstory about Baldur, the guy who founded Baldur's Gate. I don't care. I mean, it's not that I don't care, it's just that I've seen it like 12 times. I'm good. Did you have to eat the criminal's brains? Rather than good people? Okay, that's fine. I didn't realize mind flayers could be independent thinkers. So are you gonna tell me what this battle was about? Yeah, okay. Orpheus. Vlaakith. Orpheus. Vlaakith. It's a classic Dark Souls 2, Bearer seek lest, or whatever it is. Why did Orpheus refuse to aid Vlaakith? Were you imprisoned here too? He hit the Emperor? You don't look like Whole Horse's gun. Yeah. Which is funny. Wait, okay, so there was the one-shot manga that came out about Josuke and Whole Horse teaming up. So would Josuke also maybe have that reaction? What was it called? Whole Horse Josuke spinoff? Crazy something. Crazy Diamond's Demonic Heartbreak. I've never read it. Is it out yet? It says it released in December of 2021. I should read that. If it's out. And translate it into English. Because I don't know Japanese. What happens if we free Orpheus? That would be a terrible idea. We're like in other ways too. I'm nothing like you. I'm no illithid and never will be. I don't think I can get Rohan his absorb intelligence thing without this. There's a mod that allows you to have astral tadpole powers without consuming the astral tadpole. But I don't have it downloaded because it was just one of like a million mods that I needed for this, and we have the 100 mod limit. So I had to make some sacrifices, so I think I'm just gonna not be an illithid. I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. No, no way. Oh, he's gonna make the offer. It's an offer you can't refuse except watch me. Oh, wait. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I got to pass the check for free because the only person that's ever actually used the tadpoles is Rohan. I'm going to save my game, and I'm going to see if he can take the astral tadpole, and it will only affect him. Game saved. And if it doesn't work, we can just quit out. but I would like to see if that's possible. Because normally it affects everyone, but we'll see. See in a second here. Okay, Astral Tadpole.
This character does not wish to consume tadpoles.
We'll need convincing? Come on, you nerd! You do want this! Rohan, come here. Never thought I'd have... I'm busy at the moment? You shut your mouth! You guys suck. Alright, whatever. You schmelly bum. Go to the builds. Alright, what are we getting? What are we doing for Josuke? I'll try it again after we leave the Astral Realm. Okay, first level Barbarian, Paladin. I think we're going into Wizard, right? We could go 5th level Monk. How far are we from Wizard? So we'll be going 6th level. What spells do we need? That'll be like the deciding factors here. We need Wall of Stone. I would really like to have Wall of Stone. Wall of Stone. We already have Trimmer. We could do Earthbind, but I don't really wanna. Don't think Wall of Stone is available yet. Antagonize? No. Like, sure, he can antagonize, but to, like, a magical level, I don't think so. We could just do Fly for the whatchamacallits, for the paratroopers. And, I don't want to do Glyph of Warding. We can do Counterspell, I guess? It's not like we're ever going to use these, but... Okay, so let me see. Are these acceptable? We're not going to do Mage Armor. We're going to do Misty Step. We're not going to do... Actually, we do need Magic Missile. We do need Expeditious Retreat. Long Strider, we don't need. We'll do that. And I think everything else is fine. Sure. So again, we're not quite making much progress on Josuke because we're still waiting to get Wall of Stone. But we're getting closer. And then after that, we'll be able to get things like, you know, more levels of Astral Self for extra attack. Alright, Koichi. I should just, like, Control F and go to the characters, but whatever. Should be right here. Okay, Koichi, what are we missing for spells? We just need Glyph of Warding and then increased gravity, so I think we're just going into Wizard, right? We have all our fighter levels, we have all of our monk... Well, actually, we're going to go into monk at the end, because we'll have some levels left over. So I think we're going into Wizard? Yeah, we just need 2 more levels of Wizard. Okay, let's see. We could do... I guess Thunderclap, there's no problem with that. Fine, whatever. Okay. So what do we need? What do we need? We need Glyph of Warding and increase... Well, that's not available yet. And I don't think we have Glyph of Warding quite yet either. So... let's just do Shatter because it's kind of like increasing gravity on a spot or something like that. And then... we could do... maybe Thunder Wave? Maybe Thunder Wave? We could do... because it Fling, that's not how he works, but, you know, whatever. Let's do Intelligence. Intelligence. Okay, we need that for Echoes Act 1. We need that. We don't need Gale Bolt. Earth Tremor, I think, is fine. We definitely need Magnify Gravity. Wait, what is this one? Gust of Wind. I think we need that one, kind of. Catapult, we don't necessarily need. I think this is fine. Earth Tremor. Instead of Earth Tremor, we can do Catapult. Okay. That's fine. Alright, who's up next? I'm just gonna Control F2 them instead of trying to scroll all the way. Okay, Jotaro. Jotaro. There we go. Jotaro. There we go. Okay, we have our fighter levels. We don't need any more. Are we just going to Cosmic Sorcerer now? Yeah, because we've started on Sorcerer. So we're just going to take 11 levels of Sorcerer, and none of these levels are going to give us anything that we actually need. So it's a little unfortunate, but we have to waste, like, 11 levels. We'll do... we already have Thunder Punch. We can do... anything to enhance physical abilities that we haven't taken already. We can do Mage Armor. Sure, that works. We get meta magic? That's cool. Yeah, because sorcerer, duh. Let's do twinned. And... automatically succeed saving throws against spell effects that require them to save. Sure. That might be useful for us when we take our final spell that we need. Okay, are we rounding off anything other than Constitution here? We'll need more charisma for the thing. At least for the saving throw, I think. Okay, that's respectable, I think. Alright, who's up next? I want to say Okuyasu. My bet is Okuyasu. It's not Yukako. It's Okuyasu. I'm so friggin' smart. Okuyasu. There we go. Okay, so any more levels of fighter? We do technically... we don't need it, not right now, but we will get it eventually. We have Cosmic Sorcerer. I think we're just going into Wizard right now. Okay, what spells do we need? Because we need a lot of spells for Okuyasu, and we don't have them yet. Okay. Don't think those are here. We can just do more hand stuff. Where is... Ooh. Guess we could do that, but it's like a ranged attack. You know, it's not the same thing. No, not Rock Slam. We already have that. So I guess we could do that, but nope. Prestidigitation, sure. Whatever. It's not important. It's not what we're here for. Okay, we got Vortex Warp, so that was one of the things that we really needed. Pulse Wave, Psionic Wave, Gravity Sinkhole. I don't think we get access to those for a little while. We could do Knock. And, we need Bigby's Hand, Dimension Door, Pulse Wave, Psionic Wave, and Gravity Sinkhole. I'm assuming Gravity Sinkhole is at 7th level. We'll see. Maybe Mage Armor. Sure. We're not going to use it, but why not? Okay. Do we need any rounding off? We do. We'll do this. Okay, burning stuff, go away. We need Misty Step and Vortex Warp, and I think everything else is fine. We'll swap Color Spray for Knock, just because that's actually useful, whereas Color Spray is not. It would be an empty prepared spell slot. Okay, now is Rohan. I think, in my brain. Nope, that's fine. This is simpler, so whatever. Okay, now we get stuff. We get the good stuff. Okay, so I did say I wanted Lightning Arrow. Because that's like a good match. Wait, what about this one? No, this is the thing that you can give to a summon. Yeah, friendly animal. Okay, I think that's fine. And then we got Volley and Whirlwind Attack. I don't think we're... are we going to use Whirlwind Attack? All nearby foes? No. But Volley, definitely. Absolutely. Probably not, because the gun abilities are just so good. Okay, now it's going to be Rohan. That's what I'm saying in my head. Okay, should have just gone for the second tab. Okay, we'll just do the same thing. We'll go here, Lightning Arrow, and then accept. Okay, gee, I wonder who it's going to be this time. Okay, it's just never going to be Rohan. Whatever. I got lucky with Okuyasu, and then I just ran with it. Okay, Keicho. Keicho Nijimura. There we go. Okay, so we have 5th level Wizard. We're almost done with Wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Let's do Artificer. Okay, and then we can do, like, any ranged thing. Sure, Ray of Frost, that's fine. Okay, what would be, like, good for, like, a military? A scary, scary military. I can do Blur to make myself a little harder to hit, so he can kind of stand in the background and just, like, range snipe people. And then Sanctuary. That can be how his bad company has unbreakable defense. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Now it's Kira. Sad to say it's true, but we're about to swap Kira for Kosaku Kajiwara. I was a little disappointed how I didn't really get to use his bomb stuff more often. But he was just way too valuable as a ranged attacker. We tried right at the very end to use his I'm gonna blow you to smithereens. We did Thunder Punch, then we did Melf's Minute Meteor, and we tried to go for the Thunderball or the Fireball to finish it off, but we were at a 3rd level spell slot. So we were gonna do that on Merkel of all people. It would have been really sick if we just had that 3rd level spell slot. But without his sheer heart attack, without the magma method, we absolutely would not have gotten to where we are now. We probably wouldn't have been able to beat Grim as easily as we did, and we definitely could not have beaten Nier with all the people he had. We would have just had to sacrifice all of that experience. So for your final level as Kira Yoshikage, what are we going to give you? You got 3rd level Monk. We never did end up giving you Rune Knight Fighter, because that basically you would have been doing the same thing as just using Firebolt. I guess we can finish off by giving you... You want to do a 2nd level of Warlock? Sure. Sure, man. Let's get you a 2nd level of Warlock. How does that make you feel? Does that make you feel good? Get your 2nd level of Warlock. Expeditious Retreat, because my man stays running away from people. He's like, I'm not trying to fight y'all. Let's see. Could do Beguiling Influence. That's fine. Probably not that one. Selfish Scurry is maybe pretty kind of fire for Kira. And then let's do a... What does he need as Kosaku Kajiwara? Let's see. Okay, so it's looking like he's gonna be primarily a mystic. So let's do dexterity. I mean, we're gonna reorder it anyway. We're gonna shuffle everything around. Like, he's definitely not gonna have much in charisma, if anything at all. Alright, now it's Yukako. She hasn't really been making much progress recently. We don't need more fighter. Actually, we do need more fighter. Do we go ahead and do that? She needs, like, druid. How far along is she on wizard? Okay, we've taken our last wizard spell, so I think we're finally ready to just go into, druid. We're gonna start taking druid levels, finally. This is where she really starts coming together, which is great, because, kind of like the whole thing here. Alright, so what does she need here? Really nothing, I don't think. All she needs in all right now is Telekinesis, Grasping Vine, Evard's Black Tentacles, and Snare. So we can do, Impact, sure. Good, nice punch attack. Do we already have Gust? We do. Shape Water, no. Mold Earth, not quite what I'm looking for. Rock Slam, I guess, could work. Guidance is kind of pointless because she's already wearing the Guidance necklace. Let's just do Rock Slam, sure. If all else fails. Okay. We can do Entangle. Thought he already had Entangle, but I guess not. Lightning Tendril, not quite what we need. I checked it. We could do it if all else fails, though. Sure, Lightning Tentacle. And then Snare. There we go. Finished off one more spell that she would need. Okay, let's go ahead and lock that in. Who's next? I think we're dwindling down to our final peeps, if any at all. I don't think Akira's gone yet. We're having one of those loading screen things where it's taking a while to boot up the next guy, but this is business as usual. See some activity in the Discord. Gotta make sure it's nothing to do with this. Doesn't seem like it. But yeah, apparently Logan Paul got beat up. That's pretty funny. Oh, next up is Rohan. Finally the man, the myth, the legend. Okay, that's interesting. That is not something I wanted to see. Discord, you gotta love them. Okay, let's see. With Rohan, we're going straight into Wizard. I don't even have to do the thing. But I do need to see what we're getting, so I guess I do have to go down to his build. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Is Ego Whip finally available? That's Avard's Black Tentacles. Is Ego Whip an in-game thing? I don't think so. Okay, let me go down here. This has got to be Ego Whip. There we go. Ego Whip. And the reason we need that is because it's awesome. No, it's because it makes you roll at disadvantage, makes you on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, and you can't cast spells. It's like a silence effect. So it's like the Sussurbark Dagger. It's very good to replicate Rohan's ability to stop people from using special powers. So let me see. Where do we use Ego Whip? Okay, we do Ego Whip, Action Surge, Hypnotic Pattern. So we can finally use Hypnotic Pattern. Is Charm Monster available? That'd be really nice to just kind of finish off everything we need right here. Charm Monster, let's go! Finally. Alright, Rohan is the first person whose build is basically entirely complete. Yeah. I guess now we could go... It says I go 16th level Enchantment Wizard. I'm kind of wondering why. I might sacrifice 2 of those levels to grab... might sacrifice 2 of those levels to grab Action Surge with Fighter. Be nice to have that so that I don't have to rely on potions of speed all the time with him. But very good. Okay. So let me undo all of my stuff here. And I'll do Charm Person, which I need. I need Cautious Mind Whip. I need Hypnotic Pattern. Ego Whip. Charm Monster. And let's do Detect Thoughts, because it's the most on brand for him. Okay. Wow. Very nice to not have to worry about making sure to get, like, pieces of a build. Alrighty then. Now we're on to Akira, whose face is still kind of bugging me out. It's a little too broad. Akira. Alright. What do you need, sir? You need... We have... Cleric and everything. We have 2 levels of Fighter, which is kind of crazy. Do we just keep going Wizard? Let's just keep going Wizard. More electricity! Where is the electricity? Give me the electricity. Evarad's Black Tentacle. That's interesting. Okay, is this Crackle? This is Crackle! Let's go! Crackle. Get that off the list. And that's something I can use by itself, right? Yeah, the Whack-A-Mole Champion. I'll tell you what, about Akira, I was a little... pardon the pun, I was a little shocked by how well the electric spells fit his abilities. So, like, for example, for Whack-A-Mole Champion, it was when Red Hot Chili Pepper kept bursting out of the ground. It would, like, come up into the ground, attack, go back into the ground, so that every time you try to attack it, it was already retreating back into the ground, and you never knew where it was going to pop out of. So the way it's represented in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R is that it pops out of the ground at, like, 3 different ranges. Well, what Crackle does is it allows you to pick 3 different places to strike with lightning, and the lightning, like, comes out of the ground, so it's kind of perfect. I'll probably represent that by just targeting 3 different people with Crackle. Let's see, I need Impact, but I already have Thunder Punch, which kind of serves the same purpose in terms of, like, replicating powers or whatever. And Storm Sphere and Skyburst are kind of long, far away. So what else can we do? I guess not Mirror Image, no. We can do, like, speed-based things. We can do Long Strider. So we definitely need Crackle. We can get rid of one of our enchantment things and do that. Or maybe Enhanced Leap, because... Well, no, okay, let's keep that. There. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that is everyone. Alright. I think we're gonna leave. We're gonna finish our long rest or whatever. I don't really care about looting the Gith or whatever. Okay, so turn off people. What is this? Why did you die? I don't remember why they died. Why they just kind of... Was that must have been our companions or something. Or maybe because I killed all the other Giths. Who knows? I don't care. Alright. Trim party. Down to 4. And then save, or I guess we can just go to sleep. Okay. All right. Saving game. All right. Restore my old party. Okay, I got all the peeps. All right. Let me think about if there's anything I need to do before we go. Who is, like, off the screen? Oh, they're all just sitting there. This is my band. This is the Morioh Adventurers right here. The Morioh Cho Adventurers. This is a great, like, screenshot. We can do this for, like, the ending. Let me screen grab that. That's a perfect, like, finale shot. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So, I think I might go grab something to eat real quick. And then when we come back, we'll get into Baldur's Gate 3. Or, we'll get into Baldur's Gate for the third time. Because this is the third run of Baldur's Gate 3. And also, this is the third time that you are playing a game called Baldur's Gate. Because there was Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and now this is 3. And then also, like, this is the third time that you as a player are going to Baldur's Gate. Because you've gone to it in 2 other games. Yeah, that all made sense. Yeah, that was a good save. I think all of that made sense, and people thought that I meant that for seriousness. Also, we just saved, right? Let's go ahead and see if I can't get Rohan to take the astral worm, and then I'll go grab something to eat. Okie dokie. Rohan, just listen, hear me out. How would you like a worm in your skull?
Like a good moment to talk.
Wait for me in camp. You should spend some more time with Withers. Let's get back to work. I guess I can't convince him. Whatever. Fine. Okay. I guess we'll take a break now. All right. Let me set you guys up with the little stream thing. Let me see. How did I do this last time? Okay. Go here. Scene, display capture. Go here. All right. I just keep it looping forever. Okay. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I brought a bowl of carrots with me. Pretty tasty carrots. All right. Let's keep going, shall we? All right. Here we go. So let's see. I guess we just leave camp now. All right. We've finally arrived in Baldur's Gate. Let's see. Before we head into town, let's make sure the stream is working properly, because from what I can see here, let me see, I'm not caught up. We can mute it. There we go. Okay, so everything is in fact working properly. All right, and we got all of our resources back, so that's nice. We do kind of need like food and stuff like that for like long rests. So if we can just grab some food, like rotten banan, then I suppose that's okay. But anything else is like, I don't really care. Okay. So, first order of business in Baldur's Gate. We're gonna talk to this kid, I guess. I'm gonna be nice to you.
I can't find my
That's your problem, kid. Get lost. What's your name? Hayato.
My mum is called. That was last time.
Okay. Let's find a guard. You must be hungry. Take some food. Definitely hungry. Take some food.
Wow. Thanks a lot.
Okay, good luck, and I will be your friend when you need it. Okay. So first order of business. Before I'm gonna deal with these Victor Bandit folks, but first, we're actually going to respec Kusaku Kajiwara. Here we go. Kira. Time for you to get a makeover, my friend. First, we need to find the origin mirror. I don't ever use this thing, so I don't know where it is. Oathbreaker Knight. I think it's over here on the other side of the camp, but I can't say for certain. There's the Withers. I'd like to actually change my appearance before we respec, so that's a little more on brand. Is she still beaten up? Hang on. She's still beaten up. We've taken like multiple rests, and she looks like she just got finished doing 12 rounds with Muhammad Ali. Not here. If it is where we just were at the very beginning of like the camp, I'm gonna be a sad boy. Oh, it is. It's right there. I can see it through the friggin' crack in the door. Meh. Alright, Kosaku Kajiwara. Here we go. Total makeover. Mirror, mirror on the wall, change what I look like. Let's get a picture of Kosaku Kajiwara. Alright. So here we have Kira. Let's do Kosaku... Oh, sorry, it's Kawajiri. I keep saying Kajiwara. Kawajiri. Kosaku Kawajiri. Okay. We're gonna go for, like, his final appearance with, like, the white hair. I don't think we're gonna be able to do the black streaks, which is a little unfortunate, but, so his face does look different. Doesn't have a 5 o'clock shadow. Put the stone down. What are you doing? No, he still has like a long face. Not old. Still has pretty prominent eyebrows. Maybe this one? Who's this? Huh. Tough. Especially not going for somebody we've already gone with, you know, limited face options and all. Started with this. The Deva face might just be the best one, even though we've already used it. We'll go ahead and do that. And then he's got like a much tanner complexion. He has like olive-colored skin. Wow, that's actually pretty dead on. Huh. Well, that could just be the lighting. I don't want to go like sickly green. I guess that's fine, right? What's the next step? It's a little darker. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, we'll go with that. And then maturity we'll do maturity a little different. Sure, that one's fine. Let's see. He's got no scarring. Let's see. His eye color, I think, is different. Let me see. Kosaku Kawajiri eye color. What do they say in his eye color is? So his eye color is apparently black. Is that still the case even though he's Kira? Yeah, Kosaku Kawajiri's eyes are black. That's at least what it looks like. Yeah, Kosaku's eye colors are black. Okay. So we change it from purple to black. Can we do that? No, because that's the black sclera. So I think we'll have to do what we did for Okuyasu, which is turning the irises white, so that all that's left is the black pupils. We'll just have to do that. Sure, that works. Alright, no heterochromia. No makeup. Hairstyle. This one might be a little difficult. Okay. So we're going for like a, not a bald, but a shaved head. Not quite that. A little more shaved if at all possible. Definitely not that. He doesn't have a receding hairline. He's not Friar Tuck either. See, a little too much off the top. This one would be good if it just had, well, maybe. No, because like the waves, the cornrow is like flat. Maybe this? It's a little too voluptuous, but we'll keep it in mind. It's gonna be something slicked back. You know, this might just be it. Not quite what we're looking for. So it's between like the really shaved head and the slicked back hair. Let me give this shaved head one more look. Where was it? Was it this one? No, this is the bun. This one. Okay. It's a little too, like, rugged. I think we're gonna go with the slicked back one and see if we can do something with, like, the graying and everything. Okay. So, no facial hair. We want to make the hair white. Let's see. That is acceptable. That works. That works. That part I think is fine. I guess we'll just do this. But then with the highlights and the... We'll see how the highlights work. Okay, so highlights, black. And then we'll turn it up to max intensity and see what it looks like. Not quite what we're looking for. But maybe in conjunction with the black graying? Do that. I don't know, guys. I think that might just be as close as we're gonna get here. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. I think we're just gonna take this. With the graying and highlights on black, like full maxed out. And he's blonde ash 1. We'll take it. Alright then. Hayato. Alright, okay. So this is acceptable. And now we're gonna go to Withers to get like a complete makeover. Also, we should dye our outfit white. Okay, grab some dye. Wait, do you already have the dye pack thing, right? Yes, you do. Actually, let's go ahead and save before we do anything like that, just to make sure we don't have to redo the Kosaku Kawajiri look. Okay, just go to his inventory, pull out... It's like a good white. Yeah. It's very nice. Fortunately, we can't replicate the tie, but that's okay. Well, now, wait. Is he using the same suit when he is... When he's got Bites the Dust? He does have a white suit. Yeah. In the final arc, he do be having a white suit, which is kind of funny. He has like white hair with black lines through it and purple eyebrows. So I'm not sure what happened to the blonde, but it's just not a part of the equation anymore. So it is a white suit. We'll do a Akadi and see how that looks. Okay, combined with what we're wearing. What are we wearing? We're wearing the red thing here. Combine. Okay. It's acceptable. That's going to be our white suit now. Kira Queen. Aisan Bakudo. Baito Sedasto. Iyata dase. Alright.
I shall be here in
where's Arabella gone? I wanted to kill her. She left a letter. That's crazy. Okay. Thanks for the letter, loser. I don't want a partner. I have better things to be doing. I just want to live a quiet, peaceful life. And thus you are alone. Just how I like it. Okay, let me respec, dude. Shut up, nerd. Alright. Now I gotta go into Kosaku Kajiwara, and that's he's also very involved. Not quite as involved as Keicho, I would say, but he is still very involved. And we're about to do 11 levels of him. So this is Kosaku Kawajiri. Keep messing up the name. This is Kosaku Kawajiri also incorporating Stray Cat. So this is Ichisan Bakudo Killer Queen, Nisan Bakudo Sheer Heart Attack, Daisan Bakudo Baito Zadusto, and Stray Cat. So we'll get the stand first. We'll go ahead and grab Monk. Clothes are fine. We're going to stay criminal. Those stats are fine. Okay. The name is fine. Okay. Make sure we didn't lose our outfit here. There we go. Alright. So now we go and we level up. I don't think we actually use Sheer Heart Attack anymore, so I might just pass. We are now retiring the Magma Method. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take 3 levels of Monk. We need the Meta Magic Adept feat, so we'll go ahead and grab that. For what? I do not know. Where's the Meta Magic Adept feat? Oh, Meta Magic. There we go. Okay. What do I need? What do I need? Twin spells, which will allow me to change the trajectory of my bombs. And then Quicken spell. Okay. So Quicken spell, and then Twin spell. Quicken spell is so that I can hit people with like a bolt or whatever, like a wind ball, like one of Stray Cat's little like bubbles of like air pressure or whatever. And since those have been turned into bombs, I can then blow a person up with like fireball or something. So okay, now I can do twin spells. Okay. So we'll go ahead and grab that third and last level of Monk, and that's going to be Astral Self. Very nice. Okay, what do I need that for? Not sure what I need Rune Knight Fighter for? Hang on. Glyph of Warding, Impact, Fireball, Shield. I think we might... Well, wait, do we need Action Surge for anything? It doesn't even look like we need Action Surge, so I might save my fighter classes till the end there. Looks like we need Wizard and Mystic mostly. So let's go ahead and grab Wizard, because that's where the majority of our spells are going to be coming from. And what kind of wizard are we going to be? We're going to be an Evocation Wizard. Kind of saw that coming. We can keep Firebolt, but I don't think we use it anymore. Let me see what spells we need. We need Gale Bolt, or Bonfire. So I'll grab Create Bonfire. Fireball, Glyph of Warding, Impact, Burn, Shield, and Gust. So we do need Gust. So I'll go ahead and take off Firebolt since we don't need it. Grab Gust. And I think those are good there. So we'll do Create Bonfire is good. We also need Gale Bolt. Is Gale Bolt a cantrip? No, I feel like it's a first level spell. Yeah, okay, so we'll be able to grab it in a second. Gust we have. Knock people back with Stray Cat. Okay. Here's where things are gonna be a little more involved. So we need Gale Bolt. You can go ahead and mark that off our list. We need Impact and Burn, but I don't think we can get those from Wizard. We've been over this. We need Shield. We can get that here. Okay, in what levels are we getting Burn and Impact? That should be like Druid or Warlock or something like that. We shall see. In the meantime, I can get Thunder Punch. That's like my stand-in. Let's see. Fireball. Nothing really quite like that. Find Familiar? We can do Disguise Self, because again, that's like a Kira thing. We can do Cause Fear. And we can do Catapult. Sure. Nothing wrong with that. And then let's see what we actually need. I think these are acceptable, because this is our Impact stand-in. Shield we need. Gale Bolt we need, and everything else is a cantrip, so they're always prepared. Okay. Very nice. Let's do Wizard again. We won't get Bites the Dust for a little while. That's why we need 7th level Mystic. So we'll just grab a couple levels of Wizard to start. We're doing Evocation. And then we'll just try to get as many as we can. We'll do Gift of Alacrity. And we'll do Long Strider. Okay. This is still an acceptable setup. Okay. Grab another level of Wizard. We need 5 in all, which I think we can get. Right, we're at level 6 right now. 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we'll be just short. That's fine. The big short. Okay, let's see. We now need Fireball, Glyph of Warding. I don't think we have access to either of those quite yet. This is Burning Sphere, or Flaming Sphere, or whatever. Let's see. Don't think we have anything we need here. Let's do... do something. Let's do something indeed. We can do... Chromatic Orb. A Fire Chromatic Orb is kinda... Well, is this one of the ones that we can change the type of the damage? I don't remember. And then we can do, not Hold Person, but like maybe... Invisible? Invisible. Metal Gear Solid 5 challenge run coming soon. I might delay the Metal Gear Solid 5 challenge run to do a Metal Gear Solid Delta run, since that's coming out before too long. So we'll see when that happens. Phantasmal Force is fine, because he's like a killer, but I wouldn't use it. Okay, instead of Gift of Alacrity, we'll try Chromatic Orb. We'll see if you can't. Yeah, alternatively, you can choose different damage type. I should be able to choose Fire, which would work as like one of Sheer Heart Attack, or one of Stray Cat's bombs. So that brings us to level 4. Grabbing another cantrip. I'll do... let's do Firebolt. Sure, man. Sure. Let's do Firebolt, man. Let's do Enhanced Leap and Expeditious Retreat. Okay, do I need any more? I don't think I do, so let's just start leveling intelligence. I think all of these are acceptable, right? Yeah, I have everything I need. Well, let's not do Phantasmal Force. Let's do Expeditious Retreat instead. Expeditious. Okay. It brings us to 5th level Wizard. We actually did get everything we need, but I think this is our last level. No, this is only 8. What am I talking about? Okay, I don't know what's going on in my brain. Okay, we need Fireball, and we need Glyph of Warding. So that gets us those 2 spells. Fireball and Glyph of Warding. That's all we wanted 5th level Wizard for. So now, we're going to start taking levels of Mystic. We definitely need those. So let's knock off these 2, I guess, and swap them out for these 2. There we go. And then for 2nd level spell slots, we'll just upcast whatever. So 9, 10, and 11 will be potent cantrips. Ooh, I can't believe I'm missing out. Okay. Go over to Mystic. Grab, let's see, we'll do... Maybe not Energy Beam, but we can do Mystic, that, and then not that. Maybe Mind Slam? Don't want to do like a beam attack. What is this? Mind Meld? No. Light Step. Beacon. Blind Spot. Delusion? Maybe, I guess. It kind of plays into like Act 3. Or the 3rd bomb. So what do we need from here? Let's see. Just want to make sure I have everything right. I think all we need is the time one. Master of Time. We can do Master of Fire. But I don't think it has any, like, touching-based attacks. That's ranged. That's ranged. Detonate. Kinda. Maybe a little. If there are no better other options, then sure, we can do that. I just don't think anything else is really Kira. You know? Yeah. And then we'll do Master of Time. Because we do actually straight up, straight on absolutely need that. It's like the whole reason we're here. It's aesthetic, right? Let me see. Scroll up. Okay, yeah, it's Aesthetic Mystic. Okay. And now, instead of Brute Force for our Psionic Discipline, we'll be grabbing Master of Time for one specific thing. One thing, and that will be our 3rd bomb. And that's going to be Chrono Ward. Ward a creature from harm, storing damage taken. When this spell ends, they will regain hit points equal to the damage stored. This spell will automatically end if the creature reaches 0 hit points. Affected creatures can choose to prematurely end this spell on their turn. So basically what I do is I will affect myself with Chrono Ward, and then all the damage I take over the course of the entire, like, battle or whatever, or however long this spell lasts, if I hit 0 hit points or if the spell ends or whatever, all that damage will be undone, which is basically the closest I can get to, like, rewinding time to the beginning of the fight. So, yeah. That's going to be half of our Bites the Dust. The other half, which is the insta-kill thing, we'll worry about that later. Alright. I'm going to just keep going into Mystic for now. Get some more spell points, so that we can actually cast Chrono Ward, which I don't think we'll be able to do from the rip. You have to be like a certain level to be able to do something like that. We'll go Light Step for just an additional movement. Could go Celerity for movement. I don't know. We'll see. Because up until I can actually use Chrono Ward, I'll really have no use for any of my my psionic points. Okay. I think we're good, folks. I think we're ready to set out. Our first fight will be the bandits. Hopefully I can just convince them to take a hike. You.
The place was empty.
If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure.
Explain your disagreement and we shall find an accord. Does no one we meet ever get along? That's maybe more of like a Joseph response. Let's see. No, that would be Joseph because it's like sarcastic. This would be like Jotaro. This would be Joseph, or Jonathan, excuse me. I think this might be the most Josuke thing. It's like, does nobody we meet ever get along? I want them to maybe make Babity. Shut up. You don't have a single room to spare? You loser? It's always heartening to see a true philanthropist out in the wild. Yeah, you don't have like a single room, dude? Barely masks his seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on. I'm magnanimous. You seem to get a little on edge. Are you alright? My beautiful home and brazen interlopers. I'll get them out of your house for free. No, I can make these squatters disappear for half as much as this lot is asking. How about you live and let live, and I let you live in return? Well, I try to have more. So the only, like, helping option where I'm helping the poor innocent refugees is the one where I threaten to kill him. So I think we'll just have to consider it as, like, an empty threat. Let's do Bardic Inspiration and Guidance. And hope that's enough. I mean, I have 8 billion Inspiration at this point. So even if I don't hit... I'm sure, yeah, 40 Inspiration. I don't think we're ever gonna fail another roll again for the rest of the run. So, yeah. You stepped on the guild's toes. Well, actually, or what? Yeah. I fought and killed an avatar of Merkel recently. I think I can handle you. Definitely. Let me see. I don't think he'd immediately resort to, like, just, like, striking her in the jaw. That's a bit more of a Jotaro thing. Part 3 Jotaro. I don't even think Part 4 Jotaro would do that. Yeah, I think the first one is maybe the best option. Inspire me, bod. There we go. I am serious. Go away. 800 experience points. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. First order of business in Act 3 complete. Our first, like, non-character-based order of business, I suppose. Okay. So I think the next thing I want to do is we should probably just go into Baldur's Gate. I don't plan to mess with the, I'm not doing Cazador, so there's no reason to go over there. I'm not doing, what else? I'm not dealing with the Flaming Fists or whatever. I think it's pretty much on to Baldur's Gate. And we can do everything else. We can do, like, the Rivington stuff, like the carnival or whatever. We can come back and do that, but I kind of just want to head down to the Sahuagin, the dock. You can kill, like, a bunch of Sahuagins for, like, a bunch of really good XP. So I think we just go there. And then maybe we'll come back and take out the doppelgangers in the Church of Ilmater. Because there's a couple of them down there that I think give good XP too. Also, we should be able to get through this pretty easily because we did help the Iron Hand gnomes. So they're going to help us get through. Oh no, it's a... Halt? I'm not a refugee. I can take care of myself.
Article 30. Your name?
Okay, well, you're taking my money. My name is Josuke Higashikata. Hey, Sarah! Welcome to the stream. We're finally getting to Act 3. Things are going well. And, yeah, they were going well until you arrived. Now I'm sad. No, I'm kidding. What the hell is that thing? Yeah, sure.
State your business.
I'm an envoy of the first reader of Candlelight. Nerd. What makes my business your business?
Your business.
That's none of your concern. No, I'm going in. Talk with me. Are you gonna, like, stop me?
Business.
Maybe Baldur's Gate is my city, my home, whatever.
Body still.
Okay. Stand still, do as she says. You've made some serious progress, my dude. Yeah, it's only taken like 9 streams, but we're finally there. I'm thinking maybe 11 or 12 streams in all. I definitely don't think we're going to finish Act 3 today. But yeah, I'm really happy about how everyone's been enjoying the streams. I've been enjoying the streams. This has been really fun to be able to like talk with you guys in real time. And I'm pretty excited to start splicing things together to make the video. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. Ready yourself for a fight. Ah, here comes Nimble. Eat this, you pile of junk. Okay, let me run away. Here we go. More inspiration. Sarah, you just joined. Apparently I have, at this point, I now have like over 40 inspiration. Because I have the uncapped inspiration. The mod for uncapped inspiration. So it doesn't cap off at 4, so because half of my party, because it's like in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, a vast majority of the characters are high schoolers, so I gave them all the scribe background, so they all get inspiration for completing the same tasks, and since I have like 11 people on my team, that's like 11 scribes getting inspiration for all the same stuff, so I'm getting like tons and tons of inspiration. So yeah, at this point I have like 40 or 50 inspiration. Alright, let's go talk with Wolbrin and let him know straight up that we won't be helping him with him bombing people innocently. Also rack up as much free experience as we can. Let's sell our stuff to Bumpnaggle here. Any like stuff that we have to carry. See, if I don't have the cap, I will never use them. Dragon Horde of Inspiration. Yeah, really. It's like, the other downside is like, I've actually been rolling pretty decently so far, so I've not really needed the inspiration. Not on the whole. I mean, I can't say that there's never been an instance where I would have failed without inspiration, but, you know, all in all, I've been rolling well enough to amass the amount of inspiration that I have so far, so that's definitely not nothing. Oh, I forgot to get the Necronomicon for Rohan. Whatever. It's a little too late to be worrying about that now, all the way in Act 3. Sell these 2 pieces of rope. We'll keep the orb and everything. Let's see. Sell this. We can keep the Umbral Gem, just as like a reminder of how awesome we are. Koichi, you can keep your daggers. As a matter of fact, I'll be trying to use that more often in Act 3. So I've not been using that very often so far. Shield. I think everything else is fine. Karlach's gonna blow up. I've just kind of come to terms with that. It's gonna be honestly kind of funny. Okay, so he is out of gold. Do you have anything that I want? You can give me a good berry for 0. Thanks. You do have the Action Surge gloves, which are kind of awesome. I'll grab those, sure. Your unarmed strikes deal an additional 1d4 thunder damage. Nah, it would give us more effective damage, but it also wouldn't be like in character. And at the end of the day, the thing I care about the most, more than anything else, is being in character, because that's kind of the whole point of even doing this run. It's like, what? Yeah, sure. Can you beat Baldur's Gate 3 as the Morioh warriors? If you're playing only, like, optimally, absolutely. You could blow everyone and everything out of the water, but that's not what this is. I'm trying to play the Morioh warriors while also being authentic to, you know, what they actually do and who they actually are. So, you know, don't go for all the busted stuff. Don't play optimally. That's not the point here. Sure, I can do way better, and I just may very well if I don't have a path of egress, but the whole point is to be in character. That's the fun of the run. That's also part of the challenge, is that you can't play optimally. You have to play as well as the game will permit. I think I literally took these for the purpose of selling, but I'll just keep them. They're pretty to look at. I have an apprehension about selling magical stuff, even if I don't plan to use any of this stuff. I don't know, it's just a thing from, like, past runs, where you don't want to accidentally sell good stuff. Okay, I think We have a little more stuff up top that we can sell. We can sell, like, our rotten food. Stuff from before that I didn't finish selling. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't remember. Well, that's good enough. Thank you for giving me stuff. Okay, let's go to Koichi. Okay, Koichi's still doing his thing. Equip a knife, and then inscribe a rune of flame on it. Because I can only do this like once per short or long rest or something. So now you have your fire rune. That should be active until you throw it, and then the top knife is the thrown knife. So I think we're all good in that regard. Okay, are you Philomena? No, that's Thula. She's the... I've never actually talked to you. I just noticed you were here for the first time ever. Okay. Well, I'm glad I saved you. I'm glad you're okay. This is No, that's Nimble. She was the one that saved me. This is No, okay, that's someone I don't even know. Did Philomena, like, just get trapped? Okay, Barkus. Hello, you wanted to talk to me. Any luck about Wolbrin? Alright, let's talk to Wolbrin. Everyone's favorite character, Wolbrin the loser. Okay. I'm with you. And then he's gonna say, we just have to blow up innocent people. Cheer up, Wolbrin. We're here to help. Personally, I put a lot of blame on Gortash. Why put the blame on the Gondians? Yeah, I'll say this. They invented the steel watch. Ba, 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 ba. What's the plan? Eliminate the threat, blow up the Gondians, commit an act of terrorism with a rune powder bomb. And poor Barkus is like, oh, this sounds like mass murder. I don't know. It's liberation. He's liberating them from being alive. Gortash is the enemy, not the Gondians. I'll find another way. Alright, dude, bye. Wait, where's Barkus? Barkus? A fanatic with no thought for innocent life. Yes. Yeah. I was thinking about maybe doing the second one. It's the same sentiment. I think Wolbrin would like to know... No. Alright, I'll speak with the Gondians. First questions, violence later. Yeah. Now, wouldn't you know it, I actually forgot how to do the Gondian section without getting everyone killed, so I'll have to think about that before I do it. Where's the lever for this? Hang on. Room search. There we go. I thought that was the lever, but I was like, that might also just be a torch. It was not. Alright, I guess we'll head into Baldur's Gate now that we've got that all sorted. And we'll do the Sahuagin thing. The Sahuagin. Alright, you're what's her name?
No. Yeah. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
How will you know my perfect weapon?
How do you like to kill?
Depends on who I'm killing, quickly and efficiently. I don't want to see fear in their eyes. I don't see what this has to do with buying a weapon from you.
Go on. Tell
Okay, so I have to answer. I'm not buying anything now. Back off. Oh, it's actually Snorin. Because she's boring. And her name is Orin. Ah. I don't care. I'm eating carrots. Leave me alone. And then dude's gonna come out and be like, you bumped me on the noggin. I'm gonna say, I did no such thing. And then we get experience points from it. You. Say your piece. I didn't attack you. You were attacked by a doppelganger. She was impersonating me. I know it's hard to believe, but you really were attacked by a doppelganger. Oh no, I don't know if I'll be able to pass this check, Lamau. Frick Wolben Bongle. He do suck. He does absolutely. He's like one of the worst characters, man. He's not even like an evil murderer or anything. He just kind of sucks. Oh no, a 10. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, guys. I just have to use some of my inspiration. Oh no, a 12. I gotta use this inspiration somewhere. I'm probably gonna like use all of it there we go. Get 200 XP just for like passing a check. They're really generous with the XP in Act 3. So, like, if you're not already level 12, then we'll do our best to get you there. I'm going for 20th level, so we'll see. How far along am I anyway? Because I did just level up, but I also keep getting, like, 200 experience every 5 seconds. So, we're making a pretty little dent in it. Hopefully these Sahuagins will help. Sahuagins. Okay, go through the checkpoint, which they will for some reason allow me to do unfettered, even though I cheated to get through. Stupid steel watcher doesn't know what day of the week it is. I'm not really concerned about saving Will's dad, so we'll just go get the letter from the nymph in the place or whatever. Oh no, tremors. Where is the... Is this it? No, this is not it. I was looking for the, where's the place with the nymph for the invitation? That's like the only way that I know how to get into, Baldur's Gate proper, like the city. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Okay. Chares Caress, or whatever it's called. Oh, you, Corolla! You work for Raphael. I didn't know you were here.
He rented a room upstairs.
He should have stayed home. I have no intention of speaking with him.
At least here.
Shut up, leave me alone, go away. Even though I'm the one that approached you. Alright, up and to the left. And then, is it to the right here? I think so. No, it's not over here because I don't recognize this. Is it out these doors right here? Not quite. Maybe it is up these stairs. Give me a second as I remember everything I need to remember. Is it out this door here? Yeah, okay. But it's locked. One of you bozos that knows knock, use knock. You. I have to prepare your spells anyway. Let's give you knock. And I'll give you like a bunch of these. Okay. Gift of Alacrity. Let's do Tasha's Laughter instead. Okay. Use knock. Rohan, use knock. It was super effective. Ta-da! Alright, go back to Josuke. Open the door. She's being attacked by a mind flayer. Where are you? Alright. Skip, skip, skip. What's going on? She's a mind flayer. Oh, no! Okay. Can't reach destination. What do you mean can't reach destination? Just go right there. Should we use one of our arcane jolts to summon the cannon? I feel like it's not gonna... The fight's not gonna be that long. I'm sure it's gonna take like 5 seconds to finish her off. Here we go. We'll just do a first level because we have like a million first level spell slots. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, he counterspelled, you loser. Wait, what? I was about to say, can I just cast it again? Okay, just pass your turn. Alright, Jotaro Kujo. Star Platinum the Wordo. Just jump in there. Can you just go right there? Can't do anything? Nani?
One day I'll catch a break.
Alright, yeah, I guess that's, them's the breaks, right? Wait, why do you have meta magic? I can't remember why I got Jotaro meta magic. Metamucil. Let's do a rock slam, okay? It's like the ball bearings. Yink! Oh, I missed. Alright, Jotaro, Josuke, you're the only person that gets to actually do anything in combat. Congratulations, at least thus far. I don't know if this is an activate your stand kind of deal. We're fighting like one guy. Just do this. I'm pretty sure the Tav soldiers are about to come in here and clean this guy's clock, so... do what you gotta do. Oh no, slow. Flash of Genius? Sure, I'm not gonna re-roll that. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. Okay. So you're kind of a problem, Okuyasu. You're just kind of standing in the way. Kosaku Kajiwara. Let's see. We could try to use Killer Queen, or we could try to use Bites the Dust, see if that works. Let me see. Where's Chronogy or whatever? Animated Fire, Time Stop, Chrono Ward. Okay, how many points do we need? We need 6 points. So we have 6 points, but we're not a high enough level to use the ability yet. I think I might just get thee out of the way. And then pass turn. Out of the way.
So much for peace.
Okay, you get in here. Now, do I have a clear shot? Is the question. And that is the answer. Kia! Still kind of worked. Okay, I'll take that. And then the second one can come in and finish him off. And that's once per battle, so I can just do that whenever. Come here, you. Time to die. Got him, yeah! Take the ruby ring. Take the invitation. We'll just do the Archduke thing. Worm's Rock. I think she gives us XP or a bonus or something if we're nice to her. No different. That thing could have killed you, and you're musing on its beauty. The client is dead. I thought you'd be more upset. Beautiful indeed. No, I'll say that. Insight. Well then, I'm glad you're safe. Yeah, just kind of excuse myself from that awkward situation. Okay, I did get something. What did I get? Superior Arcane. Okay, I'm not even going to use it. Alright, see you later. Thanks for the XP and all the stuff. Also, I did get like 85 XP from being nice to her, so... Okay. We now have our invitation, and we can get into Baldur's Gate. I might stop and talk with Gortash, just so that he doesn't kill... because we're not going to fight him in the main lobby. I'm going to fight him in his private quarters. So I might talk to Gortash, and then he's going to be like, let's go kill Orin. And I'm going to say no, because he's a bad guy. I'm not going to team up with him. Because he still wants to rule the world, and we can't abide that. So get our special little invitation here. Alright. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Wait for that to pass. Okay, you're the person I go to, right? See, I've been invited. Lower the gate, special permission, and I get 320 experience points. They're literally just giving it out. I can literally just... I walk 10 feet and I get like 320 experience points. So... It's like, hey dog, I heard you like experience... There, I literally just walked forward and got 400 experience points, so... the city will never be yours. Now! You're evil. Ah! Okay, did I get the fast travel point? Hang on. Is this his thing, or... No, this is not his way. There's the waypoint. Okay, his thing is over here. I'll go and talk with him. I'll do, like, the cutscene and everything, but, we're not gonna be his friend. Oh, it's Mizora! What are you doing here, Mizora? I heard about you. His father is so crazy. Okay, Mizora. See you later, nerd. Mizora, more like Manerd. 65 experience points for using a door. This is really all it takes, y'all. What was the biggest disappointment of the run? Oh my god, hands down, 10 out of 10 Shigechi. I had to scrap his entire character because I didn't realize that the modded Raptor Tamer Ranger subclass was going to overwrite the Swarm Keeper subclass that they added in patch 8. That sucks so hard, it literally costed us an entire character, and it's going to affect one of my other runs, because I don't just want to scrap Shigechi altogether, and I know people kind of want to see him, so I'm going to have to add Shigechi in another run. It's going to be like, can you beat Baldur's Gate 3 as the Stardust Crusaders, and also Shigechi is there for some reason. Even though this happened 10 years before Part 4, so at the time of Part 3, Shigechi would have been a 3-year-old, but somehow he has used Killer Queen's Bites the Dust ability to time travel 10 years into the past, and he's going to help Jotaro and his friends defeat Dio. Or something like that. It's just, now I have to do like this weird logic where I shoehorn in Shigechi into another run because I don't want to scrap the character idea, and you guys gave me the suggestion and said you wanted to see him. but I had to scrap them for this run because of one mistake. And it's not like I can even just turn off Raptor Tamer, because in Baldur's Gate 3, 90% of the mods you add, you can't turn them off and then continue to play on the same save. And I was already like over halfway done with Act 1 by the time we added Shigechi to the team. So I was like, ah, I didn't want to restart, or else this was going to take like way more streams than I would have wanted it to. Point taken, I'll keep things peaceful. Alright, handsome man. Wrap up your shtick. We are not friends. I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of you. There's an old wisdom. I am a loser.
And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
I'm not afraid of her. You act like she's gonna be this constant threat, but she's really not that big of a deal. You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact.
He didn't answer the question. He just said he wasn't gonna harm me on an oath.
Together, what do you say?
I can detect no deceit.
Okay, he is saying, well,
And if it does not,
I don't know.
we need not honor it.
As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, Kethric. Very well, I pledge my solemn oath. I'll think about it, no promises. You seek to rule this city. I seek to better its people. We shall not be allies, Enver Gortash. That's the closest. That I think is, I mean, he says it like a huge nerd. But I think that's the closest to the sentiment that Josuke would have. So no, I won't be your friend.
Who I can't let this be.
Oh no, my camp is compromised. Who could it be? You're on your own, Gortash.
Oh, but I most certain. Now,
I'm certainly not. Now, be witness as I make,
the first Archduke of Baldur.
I have no interest in this sham of a ceremony. I think you'd say that.
Allow me to peek it for you.
Peek it for you.
Brain twists and stretches.
You will follow me, and you will show.
No. What?
Distinguished dukes.
You're a loser. No!
Swear.
I don't want to watch this, you loser. You nerd. Scrub.
Grant ye consent.
Prepare to object. Yes, I'm stubborn.
You will only invite his
Ah, he'll jump me.
and your own death.
Okay, if I do say it, then he will, like, kill me. Josuke is arrogant, stubborn, and immature, but he's not a moron, okay? He wouldn't keep prodding.
The council.
My friend.
Yeah.
Honored guest.
Got a bunch of inspiration for something.
You will see spring orange.
You're a nerd. Hey, what about you, Duke Older Ravengard?
Truest of souls.
There is
No,
a
stop
future
being evil.
Have you come to behold the new dawn?
Floric sent me.
Me. Floric
No, she's a good guy. You're brainwashed.
for her lies. Don't let her.
What have you done to Floric? I'm probably not going to save her, I'll be honest.
That's the end of the matter.
Sure, I'll see what I can glean from his mind.
within Raven.
The sun rises, true soul.
The new dawn is a lie.
Faerun, but Baldur, and it will be.
Whatever, man. You're a loser. Don't ever forget it, loser. Alright, here we go. We're gonna leave. And we're gonna Coronation of the Dreadmaster. That's what we got inspiration for. Okay, Mizora, do you want to be friends or whatever? I don't like you, but I know you like to talk. You like to yap. Where's he been taken? I don't know, he's gonna be killed. You know something, don't you? Alright, go away. Should have given me experience points for that. I talked to someone. Isn't that like experience points worthy? Oh wait, is she gonna teleport out here again? You just can't escape from Mizora, man. She sucks. Oh no, shaking. Alright, whatever. Go to Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 2 Electric Boogaloo. Okay. Time to go kill those Sahwagin. The Sahwagins. The fish folk. The Gil guys. The Gil guys and gals. The fin fish freaks. The fin fish freaks. The aquatic nope, I don't think I have one for that one. Whatever. We're gonna go kill some fish people for experience points. So wagons. And we'll see how we're doing on XP too. So I'm probably gonna keep this stream running for maybe another hour. I'll cut it a little short today. Because there's not a whole lot to be done in total. Like, we're not going to do Raphael. We're not going to do, like, the House of Hope. We're not going to do a lot of side stuff. We're pretty much just going to do a couple of side things, and then we're going to shotgun the end of the game. So we can get the video out for everyone who's waiting on that. But, it's more so, like, there's not a big volume of things that we have to do. It's more like there's a couple of things that will take a while, I think is a good way of describing it. We'll have to go back here to kill Delore later. Alright, we're heading down to the beach. The docks. For this wagon. Also, just random 75 experience points for walking by the Elf Song Tavern. It's literally all it takes at this point is just to walk past a location. Okay, I think it's to the left. I think it's on the lefternmost, bottommost part of the city. It's where, like, all the stuff washes up after a certain... Who? What? Who?
On the half-orc's finger, you notice an unusual ring.
Who are you? I just want to take a quick look around. Let's see. Thank you for the list. I know which parts of you to break first. Oh, yeah, that is absolutely, like, anyone other than Jonathan, that's, like, a perfect, bro, what? Yeah, absolutely. And we're dumping tons of inspiration into this one. I can already tell. This is going to take either forever or, like, 2 seconds. So that's 2 rolls. That's 3 rolls. 4 rolls. That's a nat 1. Can we get the opposite of that? We did. We got a nat 1. Oh, we got a nat 1 and a dirty 20. Close enough. Okay, I will destroy you if you don't stop being mean. Okay, who are you people? I don't think I've ever... I'm allowed back here, alright?
Turn around.
What? Did you guys kill a bunch of people? What is going on over here? Do I even want to know? Where's the Sahuagin? There it is. The dock with the Sahuagins. So it was to the left. It wasn't to the... Or it was to the right, not to the left. Look, I don't know what that was all about, but I don't think I want to be involved.
I said you could come in.
Oh, no! I said you could come in. I didn't say you could leave. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. Okay, Keicho. Wow, brother, you really know how to pick your spot. We're going to go ahead and use an arcane jolt to summon your attack helicopter. And then we're going to maybe push this guy. I mean, he's a level 10, like, orc barbarian, so... We'll see if I can. No, 51%, but still not quite. You're really far away, but you're a bow person, so... Future sight? No. Flash of genius, sure. Oh, wait, what is she doing over there? Punch him! Good job! I didn't know she was right there. Well, that's good, so that I can take care of the archers. Wait, is he an enemy? Hang on. What's going on over here? Yeah, he is an enemy. Wow, okay, interesting. Josuke, where are you? You're all the way in the back here. You fight this guy. Crazy Diamond. We're gonna go ahead and activate our stand for this one. And I mean, we're about to go fight the Swagins. So, it is what it is. Here we go. Koichi, you go ahead and throw your fire dagger at this guy. Throw the fire dagger. Invoke the fire rune. Sizzle, nerd. Alright, he saved, but... Let's, He has a knife, so we'll just hold off. Rohan... Let's see, we can do, like, his thing now. And we can't do it to them because they're monsters, the Swagans. So what's his, like, little combo? Ego Whip, Action Surge, and then... Hypnotic Pattern, I think it is. It's... Yeah, Ego Whip, Action Surge, Hypnotic Pattern. So we'll do Ego Whip on this guy. He saved, that's kind of lame. And then we don't have Action Surge yet, but we do have, like, Potions of Speed and stuff. We have, like, tons of Potions of Speed. Just 4 on Josuke alone. And then we'll use Hypnotic Pattern on some other people. Hypnotic Gaze, Hypnotic Pattern. Here we go. We'll do... Let me see if I can catch... That's gonna hit Yukako, but only her. And she actually saved. It got him and that person, but it didn't get this person. Okay, that's acceptable for now. Okay. Kira, what are your things? I have to go down to Kosaku Kawajiri. Okay. Okay, so it seems like we can just use Gale Bolt. But do you have, like, a big one? Like a superpower one? Other than Bites the Dust? You can do Stray Cat and Glyph of Warding. I have Glyph of Warding, right? Yes, I do. Okay. So what is the condition on this Hypnotized? By taking damage. So I'm not gonna do like a big blowout against a bunch of them. I'll instead just use maybe like Thunder Punch on this person right here. I don't need second level spells, I think. Let me check. This is a first level spell. Cantrip. First level spell. I think Kira was the one that doesn't have cantrips. Or that doesn't have second level spells. He's third level. Yeah. He doesn't have any second level. So I can do a second level Thunder Punch. And I'm not, like, wasting anything. Thunder Punch, go! Nice. Nice. Very nice, Caesar-chan. Maybe go to this guy. I don't want to get too close and hit that guy. Maybe go over here. And then activate my stand. Yeah, do that. Nice. Okay. Looking good so far. Now activate our attack helicopter. This person is... Okay, that person is, but that person is not. He has a dagger, so I'm not really worried about him. Let's get our chopper to go up here. And then maybe even shoot him off of the roof. Target is close. Oh, it gets 2 shots now. Nice. And I did shoot him off the roof. Double nice. I forgot that it leveled up with the user. So now that Keicho's stronger, the attack helicopter is stronger too. Future sight, no. Just go ahead and hit. Shield, sure. Okay, it still hit. Alright. Now you. Execute? Disintegrate your target in crumbly ash? What? Is that like a thing I can do? Does that take bonus action and action? I want to see what it does. Wow. Wow, man. I've turned into... That was so impressive, it's turned me into Vin Diesel. Wow, man. Okay. And then I have advantage on this. Nice. That did a pretty penny of damage. And you, I think I might just be able to finish you off right here and now. At the very least, you're not going to be able to get past me too easily. Let's do Shadow Lash. Okay. And then we can do Flurry of Blows because you don't really use your key points. That's acceptable. Okay. You... I want to go, like, maybe like this? And then you must have it too, right? Your super special ultra murder death blast? Yeah, okay, execute. Let's do this. Nice. And then I guess we can just finish you off with a ranged attack. Come on. Do the ranged attack, okay. There we go, very nice, okay. 250 experience points just for killing one loser. Jotaro, get in there, finish this guy off. Do a star platinum. Okay, it only did half. Boom, finish him off, there we go. Another 250 experience points for finishing off a loser. And your brain is dumb. So I'm gonna go right here. You're definitely not living to see another turn, so we're gonna go ahead and activate our stand. If you can understand? Question mark? Okay. So Hypnotize is gone. Which one to use next? You've already gone, so I'm actually not even gonna worry about you. I'm gonna worry about you. You're the problem. Could we maybe, like, just do a first level? Sure. Nice. 16 damage. Not nothing, for sure. Okay. Akira. What's your stuff again? Akira? Not to be confused with Kira. No, that's Shigechi. Is Akira down? I thought Akira was up. No, Akira is definitely up. Saku, Kira, Shigechi, Akira. Okay, I can do Crackle, I think? Yeah, alright. Where's my Crackle? I'm a Cracklehead, y'all. Hungry Lightning, Witch Bolt, Lightning Tendril. I can do Lightning Lure, but that's part of a combination. I don't think I have everything for that. Electric Arc. I can do Electric Arc and target 3 different people. Let me see. That's the Whack-A-Mole Champion. Where is that? Gonna knock your ass out. More powerful than a jet engine. This just makes me stronger. I'll drag you in. Where is Whack-A-Mole Champion? There it is. Whack-A-Mole Champion. It's literally just Crackle. Okay. It's not Electric Arc. It's Crackle. This. Okay. So we want to not invoke an attack of opportunity if at all possible. We'll do this. Don't know if that's enough. Don't know if I can see that person. We'll see. Crackle. Where is it? Right here. We'll do a second level Crackle. Can I hit you? Path is interrupted. That's most unfortunate. Okay, we'll do 1, 2, and you have a 95% chance, so I'll do 3. There we go. And then I can activate my stand too. If I can find it. There we go. Racks up a little bit of force damage. This guy is going to get a turn, it looks like, but he's not going to be able to do much with it. He's surrounded by 3 stand use. Oh. Oh no. Yes. Apparently I can still... Apparently I somehow still got an attack of opportunity on the guy. He wasted his turn turning invisible, and I still just... I was like, nah, you know, I don't think so, Buster Brown. Okay, let's do first level magic missile. Who goes next? It's you. So yeah, you know what? I will target you 3 times with magic missile. Right around the corner, buddy. I'm fine with you going again, since you have a bow and arrow. I'm not really concerned with that. Oh no, Yukako, you're taking damage. Shield. Oh wait, I said no to the shield. It's okay, I'll heal you. Let's have you walk up right now. You can do damage to this guy before he gets his next turn. Person on top is still, they're still hypnotized, so we don't have to worry about that. Also, we don't want to be in the way. Let's move out of the way here. Have you stand right there. Okay. Koichi, you're kind of far from useful here, friend. I say that with all the kindness in my heart. Maybe we can get Echo's Act 1. Do a second level? Let's just do a first level. Okay. Have you summon him right there. As close to the turn of the wall as you can. You can pass your turn. You're not going to be useful. It just is what it is. Yeah, I can do... like, Mind Whip or whatever. Right? Can't I do Mind Whip? Isn't there no problem with Mind Whip? There's Josuke. Okay. Yeah, Tasha's Mind Whip is Safety Lock. So I can just do that. Flying backwards at 70 miles per hour. I can never get Absorb Intellect, I don't think. Ego Whip and Hypnotic Pattern. Hypnotic Pattern has too much, like, movement. I could do Charm Person. Are any of them even worth it? He could be. Let me... Yeah, stab him. Luck of the Far Realm. Don't knock him back. And then... Maybe we can do Beguiling? Beguiling Charm? Yeah, to save on spell slots. Good. Okay, good. There we go. We hit him, and then we don't have to take an attack of opportunity. Okay, Yoshikage Kira. What can we do with Kosaku Kawajiri? Scroll down. Bad Company. Every time I see it, I have to sing it. Okay. So again, we can do a stand rush. I'll have to fight it out. Yeah, let's just do a normal stand rush. Boom. And then boom, boom. There. That's acceptable. You're getting shot off the roof. Critical hit, too. She didn't get shot off the roof, but that's fine. Let's just do Lightning Shot now. There. There, that took out a lot of them. I think we can just shoot him and take him out. Very nice. Okay, Yukako. Go up to the top here. And then maybe, like, I don't know, Shadow Lash. Sure. Or not, or not. Maybe I can push you off the roof. Maybe if I push you this way, instead of towards the thing that might catch you. Where's the push again? There it is. Shove. Can't target self. I'm not trying to target self. Target this person. Successful. Go down.
Time to push my luck.
Okay. Tav Lady. You're it. You're up. Do a lightning shot. Kill her. Very nice. God, double critical hit. She has 2 health left. Let's go for that second shot. There we go. We took care of them all. Let's actually loot them and see if any of them have anything, like, decent. No. No. I don't want to waste too much time looting through garbage. And by garbage, I do mean these people. There's parchment here. Hang on. Didn't say we could, we said we'd let you go, or we said we'd let you come in. We didn't say we'd let you go. Yeah, look at you now. Yeah, look at you now. You know what? Maybe you should have let us go. Or, because now you look like a Goofy. There's an easy joke to make there, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I have class, people, okay? I have class. Cue in, like, some random time. I don't think I've ever made one on the channel, but cue the one time maybe probably that I've made some kind of fart or poop joke or something. I have class, okay? Let me grab a carrot. There's some carrots from lunch. I love carrots. Shout out in the chat if you like carrots. And if you don't shout out in the chat, I'm gonna assume you don't like carrots. And then, what would I think of you then? Well, I think I'd think that you're not a very good person. Because everybody loves carrots. I think we're going right. We unlocked a waypoint. Here we go. Some nice, free, and easy experience points. Oh no, it's the wagons. Here they come. Okay, Kira. Now we can do a little more with you. This stone is a bomb. Ooh. Also, you're going up first, so we can literally just do Glyph of Warding. Yeah. Why not? We can do this area. Well, there's like innocent bystanders, which, you know, ugh. Might just kill them. It is Kira after all. See if we can go this way. And then just grab this little group right here. There we go, you see? It all worked out. Poof. Fire. I don't have any more movement to do anything else, but that was good. Okay, Sahuagin time. Let's see. You're the evil Sahuagin. But there's some Sahuagin folks right here. So we're just gonna fix your Sahuagin. Okay, you. Akira. And I ain't talking about the dude with the motorcycle. What all can I do again? I always forget. Especially with the new guys. So he can do like a bunch of punches and stuff like that. That's totally fine. I can do like a punch and a flurry of blows. I can do a punch, an extra attack, another punch, and then a flurry of blows. I can do a punch, an extra attack, or an action surge, flurry of blows, and then an impact like I did earlier. But I don't have the rest of my lightning spells that I need to do all my really good stuff. So I think I just have to settle with Crackle. Just have to keep using Crackle. And then if I run out of uses of Crackle, then I can start getting a little creative. Target is too far. Dude, just take 5 steps forward. It's literally 5 meters. Okay. 1, 2, and they're all wet from the water. The water. And then 3. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What he literally does when he's doing his guitar solo or whatever. Okay, so we already have our stand active, so we could just go for a flurry of blows. I wouldn't mind that at all. Nice, because he does lightning punches, yeah. Oh, yeah. So he doesn't have a lot of health, because he's, like, mainly, like, baby. We also have these lightning shots, which are going to do uber damage. Here we go. Nice. Just killed, like, 90% of them. Try to get the Slogging Champion. Actually, this one has more health. Okay, that's fine. Which one? I think the Champion's about to go. We can do the Mind Whip. We can do Earthbind Snare, which is nice. 1. Oh, okay. The second level one only gets 1 target. That's fine. Then it's gonna be his turn. He's gonna have to use like a ranged attack because it's not like he can go anywhere. Yep, there he goes. Alright. Spider-Man. We're going to have the Tav shoot the one over there, so we'll just have this one. Echoes Act 1 go up and bite this guy. Very nice. Okay, Okuyasu. We're going to have you use a 2nd level Spatial Rend on this guy. 20 damage, just nearly. Very nice. Do a flurry of blows here. That's fine. You can miss. We're at no shortage of action economy. I'm really loving Act 3 so far because I feel like everything's coming together. Everyone at least has one thing from their actual power set that they can do. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm digging it. We can do the execution shot on this guy. Doesn't have to be outside of your range. You can literally just like walk forward, people. Come on. See, there he is. 70%. Kill him. Nice. 1 shot. Very nice, Caesar-chan. Okay. We're going to go for a Horde Breaker. That way I can hit him. What if I do him? That doesn't count. He's in range. What do you mean? I'm gonna see. Let's see if it works. Okay, so he's dead. No. Lame, whatever. Alright, Koichi. I don't know. Do you have... I can't put on another fire thing. Maybe just... I don't know, man. Do a barrel roll. Yeah. Koichi doesn't really have any ranged options. Rohan does have ranged options. Throw the dagger, Rohan! Throw the dagger! He's throwing his pens at the guy's face. Here we go. Yeah. Throw it. 12? Come on! It's like 1 away. Let's do Magic Stone. Walk up. As close as you can get. Now, throw the Magic Stone. No! The one time I needed to hit. Okay, Kira. Create a bonfire. Wait, can I just do that? Can I just... let's see. Gale Bolt. Bonfire. But I don't think... Yeah, I think it has to be after a Gale Bolt that I do like a bonfire. Brush you. Impact burn. I don't think he has any more, like, good ranged options. We can just pass until we get to somebody who's close enough to just punch the guy. Alright, just take him out. Yink. Yay, there we go. Oh, there's an old guy that wants to talk to us with a bad haircut. Thanks for the money, nerd. Okay. Bam. Bam. Rohan, you be the one to take your dagger. Koichi, I don't know why you have a knife in your hand. I guess, wait, so I guess it doesn't have to be the knife that you're holding, because yeah, he didn't hold the knife, or he didn't throw the knife that he was holding, but he still inscribed sizzle on the dagger that he activated, so that's kind of cool. It can just be, like, I don't even think he has to equip the dagger. Well, no, you do have to have a weapon equipped to inscribe, I do think. Also, we're frozen on the... I was about to say, we're frozen on the menu. That's not good. Koichi, go and loot these sahwagons. What are we doing next? Let me see. Sahwagon. Can't tell I like saying that. Sahwagon. Sahwagon. God, this guy got cooked. Brother, he got turned into a pile of ash. Oh, brother, he got one shot. He got one tapped by bad company. I think this guy sells stuff right here. This strapping young man.
Thanks again for dealing with
Sorry, I stuttered on my own BS. Let's see, what else? We want to do the doppelgangers at the church. The Church of Ilmater. You just like fish, bro. Here's some rotten banana. Okay, do I have any poison? Yeah, I do. Stuff that I'm not going to use is poison. Wait, oils? Yeah, oils are poison. 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 Not poison. Okay, here's some junk. From a skunk. That I dunk. Because I'm an unk. There you go. Hit him with the bars. He never saw it coming. Here's some clamshells from the fish people I just murdered. Here's some... jacinth? Yeah. I know what that is. You don't know what jacinth is? You should ask... Jacynthia. Yeah. No money. Ah, broke boy. Can't even afford my gold ring. Get out of here. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and fast travel back to, Rivington... Southspan is closer. Southspan! And then we'll get, like, a long rest, kind of, from going between Baldur's Gate and not Baldur's Gate. Last carrot! Oh, no! I'm eating my last carrot! No! Oh, no, I have one more. It was a stealth carrot. Man, I love carrots. Alright. After we do the doppelgangers, a really good source of a lot of experience really fast, real quick. is the fight between the Stone Lord, like people or whatever, and the Thieves Guild. That big battle they're having on the beach. If you can get them both to be your enemies, which we will because they're both bad people, not only can we further our way onto Minsk, which will allow us to unlock Yuya Fungami, but it also gives us a bunch of experience points. Stalamain is dead. This does not bode well. I don't care. You keep talking to me, and I just keep not caring what you have to say. Let me just go unlock the investigation. Oh no, it's shaking and quaking. Investigation.
Shitey little.
Let's see. Sounds like you're having quite a disagreement. Don't apologize. Sounded like a load of bollocks anyway. That's got Joseph written all over it. Load of bollocks too. I don't imagine Ilmater cares about you swearing. Sounded like you were having quite a disagreement. Jonathan would accept the apology. I feel like sound like you're having quite a disagreement. Maybe Jotaro? This one, I think. I don't imagine Ilmater cares about you swearing, yeah.
I suppose you're right. But the crying one has much more in
What did happen here?
Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content
What
to
makes
blame
Brilgor politically convenient?
Well, I expect the
I'm sure there are plenty of people from Baldur's Gate who need your help. Stick to being a place of worship, helping people, got your high priest kill. You doubt her verdict. I will investigate. Yeah, I'm gonna be the investigator. Where can I find the investigator? Any do best be going. All right, let's go to the basement. On to the basement, folks. We got experience points and we got inspiration. I wonder where this all could have possibly happened. If only there was a cellar with a trail of blood coming out of it. Oh, let's check this out. All right. And we're all down here. We have to find the hidden door or whatever. Assistance of an extraplanar agent. Shut up, man. Stop getting stuff. Okay, there's buttons around here. Right here? Yeah, we have like 20 people, so there's no way we're going to miss them all. Button. And button. There we go. Open hand, murder temple. Also, read these just in case there's anything important here. I don't remember, and I don't particularly ever really read them. Alright, there should be some doppelgangers down here somewhere. Our game's saving, so that tells me... and there I see some red down there, so there's some people looking for something. Hello! Alright, let me see. Muzz, Zom, and Rude. Last time I came in through here, but I don't remember how. It's these set of doors right here, but... Oh, it's right there? Huh, okay. Let's see. I just run down there and give him the business? I think I just run down there and give him the business. Who are you? You're up first. Time to die. Crazy diamond do. Okay. That's a bit of a problem. Just jump around. Jump around, jump around, jump around. We already have Echoes Act 1, and we can't summon more than Echoes Act 1. So we'll just pass.
From here.
Jotaro doesn't still have Magic Stone active. That's unfortunate. But we can reactivate Magic Stone here. There's nothing stopping us. It is like a cantrip. Which one's the farthest? 42. They're mind readers? Wow. Okay, that was a miss. It's unfortunate. Get as close as we can, and then do some Tasha's Mind Whips. Allows me to target 2. That allows me to target 3. I think we'll target all 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. It's all 70%. They all got Mind Whipped. Very nice. Okay, Rohan we might just have you do nothing. Just get behind Josuke. Use him as a human body shield. Alright. You. Alright. Can't you walk right here? Yeah, what are you doing? Are you talking about, yeah, can't reach location? Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Alright. Do a lightning shot, because those chain and, like, hit a bunch of people. 56. 72. 72. I think I'm going to go with you. There we go. I killed one of them. Who did I kill? I killed the damaged one. Okay. Second shot. I'll go for you, because I don't think the other one... There we go. I don't think the other one has the range to hit the other one. So, bam! There we go. Very nice. Okay. Doppelganger's dead, and we got a bunch of experience points. Very nice. And that'll also help us with... we can get more experience point from that, and also it'll help with the Orin stuff later, I think. Let me read that note just to confirm. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know what notes I have and have not read, so I'll just read them all. Ugh. I already read that one. Keep going, read all the notes. What is this ring for? Guild ring. Oh, it must be... Wait, is this a Kalashite? Let me see the description again. Okay, it doesn't want to. It doesn't want me to read the description, I guess. Whatever, I don't care. True Love's Caress. What is this? When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action. I think maybe I want you to wear those instead. I think those were the boots that I wanted for you. But I couldn't remember if I had them. Because when am I going to stand on an electric surface? Okay, yeah, let's do... I'm more likely to dash than I am to stand on electric water. Okay. Is there anything else down here? Like anything else important? Hang on. Let me do a quick scan. I mean, there is this, but I think it doesn't lead to anything in particular, right? Let me check. Oathbreaker Knight stuff. Oh, somebody did an Oathbreaker, and they broke their oath. Their oath. Alright, we're starting to lose, Arms of the Astral Self, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's a single key point. Cave Mouth. Oh! Could this perhaps be closer to the battlefield with the stone folks? Yes, it is! Okay. So wait. We do have a fast travel point, like, not too far. Right? Do we go ahead and do the Stone Lord stuff and then come back to the church? I think we can maybe do that. Because this is too perfect. It's leading right into it. We can go ahead and take care of the Stone Lord thugs or whatever. And see where it goes from there. This should be pretty quick with the Bad Company people, because like I said, they're really good at taking care of a lot of weak people. They're the best we have for range and area of effect. So it's super helpful because they're all pretty much weak. The big focus here is area of effect. This is just fog and bombs. Make sure you guys don't set those off. Boom, 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 right behind me. Okay. Wow, did we really not set off any of those? That's actually kind of awesome. We lost Astral Self, though. This is Orin! I know everything, okay? I'm smart. This man is not long for this world. Try and help him, even though it's Orin. Oh, wait, it wasn't Orin. I thought it was Orin. Okay, maybe because we did the first one was Orin. The second one is not Orin. Oh, no! Run! Guys, don't die. Oh, they're dead. They're very, very much dead. Thought I'd just be able to walk through there. I'll just revive them. I'm not super hard pressed for gold. We'll get everyone through, and then I'll go and revive those three that died. Yeah, I could have just sat there and like undone all the stuff, but I was too lazy. And that is the price, as I'm sure Withers is about to tell us. That is the price. Yeah, it's fine. I've definitely got the gold to spare. I'm not concerned. Okay, dost thou... Where's Arabella gone? I want to resurrect my people. Here's the gold. Well counted. Alright, does anybody else need any immediate help? I don't think anyone else really took any damage. Jotaro took a little bit. You know, everyone took like a smidge of damage, but it's nothing I really have to be that concerned with. Well, while he's bringing back all my folks, I will be right back. I'm gonna grab a quick bathroom break. I'm back. Okay. He revived everyone. Everyone is good. Okay. Return to from whence we came. Alright. Everyone's gathered. Everyone's looking good. I think this might be the last thing we do for today. We'll fight this. We got 150 experience points for doing absolutely nothing. Would like if we were able to gather up our people more. My spellbook is not cheap. This Stone Lord sounds a lot better. No, they're both bad guys, because they're like decapitating people, they're killing each other. Can't we all just get along? Must we really fight? And they're like, oh, we're gonna kill you now. It's like, wow, you guys are really great people, aren't you? They do fight each other. I wasn't sure. I was like, is she really about to run all the way over here and come and fight me? Okay. Let's see what you got, Kira. Scroll down to the bottom. Kosaku. Wow, we scrolled right to Kosaku Kajiwara. Let's do a Gale Bolt. And then maybe a Firebomb. We'll do a Gale Bolt, Trajectory Change, so Twin Spell, and then we'll do a Fireball. I think I like that. Or Contact Bomb is, we could do it all in one turn. Let's see, we'll do a Gale Bolt first, and then we'll do a Fireball. Do this person all the way over here. No. What about you? Yeah, you. Aw, it missed. We're still gonna hit you with a Fireball next turn, just you wait. Okay, so we're gonna do... We're gonna do... let me see. Mind Whip? Okay. Mind whip you. And then we're gonna do a potion of speed. And then we're gonna do hypnotic pattern to knock you guys all out. As many of you guys as we can. Everyone if at all possible. There we go. So now, let's see. All but 2 of you are hypnotized. Alright, Rohan, step back. So you don't get a turn, you don't get a turn. Koichi, I'm gonna have you run up on these guys. Just do a dash action. They're fine. They're not gonna do anything to you. Okay. Josuke. Get into position, I guess. We'll do, like, right here. Okay, so you don't get a turn. You do get a turn. You're probably gonna shoot Josuke or something. Who knows? Hunter's mark on Koichi. And then what? Ow, Koichi! Ow, Koichi! Alright. It's your time to shine, Buster. Let's have you do... Okay, whose turn has passed? I'll use Crackle on them. Let's see, your turn has passed. But you're first in initiative, so I won't do you. Let's see. Who just went? I can do... Be nice if I could... Oh, wait. You. We just pick people that are... Yeah, already conscious. I forgot. Duh. Okay. And then let's try to mind whip them. 2. 1. 2. There we go. I think I mind whipped. Ironically enough, I mind whipped the one I had a smaller chance of mind whipping. All right, and then we'll do a first level thingamabobber here. You still have a lot of health. Time for you to take some damage. There we go. And then you do a sunshot flash, whatever it's called. I don't know, movement. I can do it right now. Watch me. Oh, okay. Well, you were right. What about a lightning shot? Can I do a lightning shot from here? Yes, I can. All right, lightning shot. Lightning shot it is. And then do a ranged attack on him. Sure. Okay, Jotaro, we're going to have you do a dash action. Just have you run up on him. Join your brothers here, Koichi and your uncle Josuke. Don't do anything. Okay. Who all is still a problem? Is it you? Is it you? Which one of you is up next? It's you. Well, I'll be. I'm gonna shoot you again and hope it hits you. There we go. It did. And then we can do Horde Breaker, maybe? No, let's do Horde Breaker over here. No, I don't want to wake him up. Don't want to wake him up from the hypnosis. We'll just do that. That's fine. We missed. Okuyasu. Maybe you can do like a 3rd level spatial rend and get over there? That'd be pretty sweet. No? What about Vortex? Can you make that person come to you? You can.
Maybe I should know who this
Okay, Vortex. And then how do I activate that? Here. Are they too far away? Really? Hang on. Oh, wait, you only have like a couple seconds? Oh, boo. I just wasted a spell slot. Okay, apparently you have to do that really quickly. Because that's like real time. Alright, we did our Gale thing. Let's do our Fireball. Let's make sure not to hit our allies here. Oh, wait, they don't get hit. Yeah, they automatically succeed on saves. Boom. Wait, did they get hit? No, they didn't get hit. Wait, maybe they did? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. That's the end of my turn. Go stab her. Knock her back at 70 kilometers per hour. Okay, or don't. Okay, that didn't work. Wait, activate your stand. Yeah. Do a little AoE damage there. Alright, now you activate... Wait, you get in the middle here. No. Can you get a little closer? Okay, no. Just activate your stand. Stando Tsukayo. Okay. Who's next? You! Just take her out. Okay. Josuke, activate your stand. Is your stand already active? No, it's not. Okay. I want to make sure I wasn't bugging. Is it not letting me activate my stand? It's not letting me activate my stand for some reason. That's interesting. So I think I'll go right here. And maybe activate Earth Tremor? No, Jotaro's still in that. Earth Tremor? Nice! That's all three of them and not Jotaro. Okay, and then I'll do a Flurry of Blows. No, I won't. Oh, that's why I can't activate it, because I don't have any key points left. Like, huh, I seem to have done something wrong. Let's do... Punch. And then activate our stand. Okay, it did thunder damage for some reason. I'm not hating on it. Yukako. Maybe we can do a lightning lure. This chick is still alive, but this guy's going next. So let's Shadow Lash him. No, okay. Unarmed Strike? Maybe, perhaps? Yeah, knocked out. Alright, Keicho. Hit her with a triple shot there. There we go. Not gonna summon the attack helicopter. That's a little excessive. Let's do Execute. That is not excessive. Because it's not a resource. No, don't do ranged attack. Do aim shot. Ooh, that's pretty close. Jotaro, finish her off. Very nice. And then, I don't know, if you can't really make it that close. That's fine. Who is still alive? Oh, that person. I didn't even see that person. Okay, let's do Disintegrate on you. I would just love for you to not exist anymore. Very nice. You don't exist anymore. And then you're gonna join that person in hell. Very nice. Critical hit. Lots of experience points. Very delicious. How close are we, I wonder? Let's see. We are already almost to next level. So we're doing very good. Let me see what our checklist looks like. So we have defended the Emperor, dealt with the Evictor bandits, the people from the guild, killed the Swagans at the dock, killed the doppelgangers under the church, we've done the Stone Lord and Thieves Guild battle. So let's go talk to the person at the temple to tell them about the, what are they called? The, Guildmaster's orders, and then we can take this legendary dagger too. That's fine. Also, the firebomb and the grease bottle, if nothing else. Ice arrow, health potion, very good. Charming Lantham, nothing of interest. You're like dollar store brand Walmart. Your dollar store brand, what's his name? Rohan. Yeah, there we go. We'll get the Mind Flayer insect parasite thing, whatever, too. Okay. Blunt Sculpture, whatever your name is. We'll go tell the lady in the church about the doppelgangers, whatever. Go ahead and get the Mind Flayer tadpoles on the boat. Okay. Shrapnel and grenade. What are they talking about? Scrap and shrapnel grenade. That's pretty cool. Is it this thing? Is this storage? Yeah, there we go. Ship's manifest. Okay. So let's go back to Rivington. Go back to Rivington. Tell the lady about the doppelgangers under the church. I think we might wrap it up for the day. Might do a short rest just to gain back some key points, gain back some health, stuff like that. Not everyone needs it, but, you know, it wouldn't be bad. I think we get experience points for this. Like I said, I'm not trying to scrounge or anything. We could do the dribbles fight. Just to get a little more. There's a creature there. Yeah, I think we'll save that for next stream, because next stream we're gonna save the people from Gortash's underwater prison. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. We're gonna go and save Volo down at the Foundry. We're gonna deal with Delore, the serial killer in Baldur's Gate. We're gonna do Leroican, the Steel Watch Foundry, and then I think we might save the final boss rush for one last stream. Tell her what you found so far. Assassins under the temple.
How goes the search? The killing Valeria never found them. Logan's in the room behind us.
Okay. I guess that didn't... It's not complete, because we have to do, like, the whole investigation or whatever. Which means you have to go talk to that elephant lady. I don't want to do all that. Ugh. Okay. Well, we've done all we can do for now. I'll go ahead and grab that short rest. Everyone's up in tip-top condition. We have this whole massive team of Morioh warriors. We're doing well. We, let's see, we added Akira to the team. We swapped Kira into Kosako Kawajiri. And I think the only thing we have left is we'll have to do the, we'll have to save, what's his name? Minsk. We'll have to save Minsk. We'll have to do that quest line in order to get Yuya Fungami. If push comes to shove, I might just like take that out entirely and just add Yuya to the team as though we saved Minsk, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream with me, and thank you for hanging out with me for like 3.5 hours. You guys always come on here. I see a lot of the same people, a lot of regulars like Proof, Maxwell, Ike Main, you know, just everyone coming by and saying hi. I'd like to thank, of course, my moderator for, you know, moderating. It can get a little tricky sometimes, you know, keeping track. I do get a little nervous when I go to have my lunch breaks. I'm like, I sure hope somebody doesn't jump onto the stream and start spamming the N-word. So, thanks everyone for stopping by and hanging out with me. And I really hope that I get the chance to see a lot of you again tomorrow. Same time, 12:30 CDT. That's 12:30 GMT 5. For any of you that know that and not CDT. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me through this, and I really hope that if not tomorrow, then the day after, we'll finally be able to bring this saga to a close, and I'll be able to get a video to everybody about how the Morioh warriors were able to save the day in Baldur's Gate 3. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye!